Jake, I went to Chick-fil-A this past week.
Okay.
When I came home from Hawaii, the first thing we did when we got back was we had dinner with the kids at Chick-fil-A. Picked it up. They now have Chick-fil-A. You go inside to pick up your online orders now. They don't have curbside. So that's kind of fun.
Dipping your toe in the water a little bit.
Just a little nail of the toe, maybe.
Okay.
Getting the big toe in later.
Yeah.
But I was in line, whatever, doing my thing. And it was my turn to come up. And there's a Chick-fil-A worker there who she knows who I am. I know who she is. We're not like super good friends, but I know who she is because she worked with Harry, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "What's up, Brad?" And she extends her hand out like this to me. Like just open hand, just extend out there. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do in this situation? You know the girl, you are friends with her, but like not like, I don't know her last name. And she says, "What's up, Brad?" Like she knows who you are. What do you do?
Dude, this is so funny. 2 nights ago, I was paying for something and she needed, it's like across a counter. She needed my credit card. Yeah. And instead of like, I don't know, this or like this, hand went full extension.
Like there's so many areas for the card to slip through there.
I thought it was so funny. I was like, did you catch that? It's like, that'll be $7.85. Like a little kid wanting
money, please.
Can I have my marbles?
Yeah.
I need my marbles.
Please. The marble. Yeah. They'll just fall through there. So I did what any sane person I think would do is I completely dapped her up, the whole thing. I was like, "What's up?"
My
did the whole thing. She's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Just picking up an online order,
My girl.
Yes, it's my pleasure to get you your online order. Yeah.
Bring it in. And the little chest bump.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, let me come around the counter to give you that chest bump." So anyway, I don't know what you would do there, but that's what I did. Did I do the right thing?
You did the right thing.
Okay. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners
podcast. We're back. And if you're not watching on YouTube for that opening segment, you should get a real good idea of what we were each going through. YouTube.com/Ghostrunners, growing every week. Got like 1,800 something subscribers now. What was I going to say though? Oh, the chicken reminded me. No, I got a lot of things to say about chicken. Apparently, okay. I got 2 things in mind.
Okay,
one,
we can say both.
This could have been the same girl. Your Chick-fil-A DAP girl could have been the same girl who texted me 10 minutes before Trey and I did our live stream for the Chick-fil-A nuggets versus pizza rolls and said, "Yo, can we sponsor this?"
Oh, you could have. A little late, but
it's at 6:20 p.m. No. We already have the nugget. Well, I don't even know what you...
How would you sponsor that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just tell me about that. How did it go? First of all, before you tell me, I had no faith in you. Because I've never seen you finish a meal in my life. like I love going to meals with you because you're always like, "Hey, I'm done. You want the rest of this?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So
yeah, I'm not known for my eating, and Trey's larger than me, and he kind of is known for his eating.
Really?
And he's eating Chick-fil-A nuggets. I'm eating pizza rolls.
Yeah.
The sodium levels off the charts.
Oh, okay.
What I'm having to deal with.
Really?
On my end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't have any faith in me either, but I pulled off 50. I got pretty close.
That's pretty good.
I went to town.
What was your approach beforehand? Did you fast at all?
No, I did. I was a bad boy. Really? I had Wingstop for lunch, and I'm done with Wingstop. I'm more done with Wingstop than I am with Chipotle.
Why?
I was just starting to love Wingstop.
Dude, I've never been, but I really am excited to go someday.
Dude, it rumbles my jungle.
No.
Not out the bottom, but out the top.
Really?
I cannot stop burping when I have Wingstop. And so I'm in between pizza roll bites, just burping up lemon garlic wings, and it just crushed the appetite.
Yeah, right.
So now, I'm not.
That's a rough
And I just downloaded the Wingstop app. I just made a profile.
You just got loyalty. You just got, the wind beneath your wings.
I was halfway there.
Levels.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what I'm all in on.
Okay.
All in. In fact, I'm a little peeved off that no one's told me about it before. Zaxby's.
Okay.
It's incredible.
Really?
Why has no one told me about Zaxby's?
Because Raising Cane's is better, dude.
No, Zax sauce, dude. I got the triple nibblers. Yeah. Is that what they're called? The niblets. The 3.
I don't know. The triple nibblers is good.
That could be it. I got the purple nurples. What do they call them?
It's like 3 newborn babies, triple nibblers.
I don't know what I got, but it was like these slider things with the Zax sauce. And then the seasoning they put on their fries. No one in fast food is putting seasoning like that on their fries. I'll say that. Maybe Freddy's, but I don't go there because they primarily serve hot dogs. I'm allergic.
Okay. Surely I don't think their primary thing is burgers, not hot dogs.
Really?
I don't think they're known for their dogs.
I think the dogs are on the sign.
No. Freddy's?
Maybe Freddy's famous hot dogs? No. Doesn't that sound like it could be? Freddy's famous hot dogs. If I say it enough, does that sound right?
Freddy's famous hot dogs, anybody? Come on. Huh?
All right, hey, one more time. Freddy's famous hot dogs?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, let's all go.
go.
There's no way that place is that popular at serving hot dogs, dude.
Okay, so I looked up Freddy's famous hot dogs.
It's like Culver's. You tried to do the bias thing where you looked up exactly.
It doesn't exist.
Okay.
So it turns out it's called Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers.
Steak burgers, yeah.
I knew we had some alliteration in there. It's Freddy's Frozen, not Freddy's Famous.
You don't get by from the alliteration.
No, okay.
Anyway, so you like Zaxby's a lot.
So hold on, now I got to click on images. Can I see a logo? Yeah, it definitely says Steak Burgers. Okay. Freddy's Famous Hot Dogs, yeah? Zaxby's is so good. We filmed a music video for them yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why we went.
Oh, so they're a sponsor. Zaxby's is incredible, guys.
That we love.
Way better than any other place that I'm not going to mention.
Dude, Trey and I have been getting after it with the brands. We went like a month without any. There for a while, it's just all just degenerate, gambling, alcohol.
Can you imagine?
Bad boys.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 days, we filmed 2 TikToks for Amazon, music video for Zaxby's, and then a video for Xfinity.
Wow.
Which I wasn't even... Xfinity to me was just like the free Wi-Fi you get downtown when it's like...
Or like on an airport that you're like kind of annoyed with. Like, I don't want a Boingo Xfinity hotspot.
Yeah, like I don't totally understand it. It seems like there's going to be hoops to jump through to get this internet. That's all I know about Xfinity.
Yeah, I always just cancel and say I'll just use data.
And I don't even know that much about it. All I know is what we literally shot. But Xfinity...
Isn't it Comcast?
I don't know.
I think.
Like in the video, you'll see Trey's like, man, should we watch something on Hulu or HBO Max or Epix or Stars or Showtime? And I was like, wait, Xfinity is okay with you saying all these other brands? And he's like, no, Xfinity has all those included.
Yeah, I think it's just cable.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, oh, so this is like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
step backwards.
Yeah. Guys, imagine like there's all these some of the channels you don't even want to watch, but you pay for all of them together. Sorry, I shouldn't hate on your brand deals, but
no.
That is, yeah, I think it's just a cable box, but maybe it's like an app now. I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
But they're like, this is amazing. You can do all these different things in one.
Trey and I made a video like 2 months ago. We just haven't posted it yet, called Timeline of TV, where we make fun of that. Like how, it started off, you had 5 channels and you had the antenna, and then in the 90s, and you get cable. It's like, 1,000 channels.
Right.
I'm going to watch all of these. And then the turn of Blockbuster, Redbox, Netflix, kind of just like a nostalgic video. And then it ends by saying like, man, there's so many streaming options. I wish there was a way to like bundle them together. Or if we could like plug it right into my TV, like if you had like a cable, you had like a cable.
You don't even need the internet
that connected them. Yeah, right. Exactly. And I don't know why we haven't posted it yet, but sitting on it.
It is funny how like that's, it's not really happening, but that's kind of happening price wise. Like every single network is doing their own thing now, so that you have to buy all these different things to watch all the different TV shows. And it's going to be eventually just as expensive as as cable back in the
Definitely. Day. Yeah. If you want all of them. Yeah. Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Peacock. All that.
Peacock. Worst name ever.
I don't like it.
The Peacock. Come on.
It's Freddy's Famous Hot Dogs.
Peacock or Freddy's Famous Hot Dogs?
Yeah.
Freddy's Famous Peacock. Yeah. I don't know. Just terrible. Anyway.
All right. Enough about that. Aloha and welcome.
Aloha and hello.
You're back.
Yeah. Back, baby.
From
back
Hawaii.
To the mainland.
I was in my bathroom when you came in, and I heard you walk in the door, and Harrison goes, aloha. And you're like, oh, you've been. I love the idea of that. Just like anyone who says aloha, like, oh, you from Hawaii?
And I don't know if Harrison got it. Like, because Harrison's like, no, I haven't. I was like, I know.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. Oh, you know that, dude. Like, yeah. You go to Mexico, and you're like, hola. Or,
you want the enchiladas?
Oh, so native speaker.
Okay, I didn't know. Your skin was white and it threw me off.
Spotted it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hawaii was the best, man. It truly is everything.
I tried to tell you.
I know you did. You told me a long time ago. And some of the things that I'm going to talk about are things that you told me a long time ago, too. First of all, yeah, Hawaii just lived up to the hype.
Did you rent a Jeep?
No. Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Sorry. You do your thing.
I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't know if I go chronologically, theme by theme. So you can ask me plenty of questions.
Theme by theme.
Let me tell you about the rental car first.
Let's go motifs. Can we go motif by motif?
Define motif again.
I think it's
Is
the
that
same
just
word
the
as
same thing
theme.
as theme? But just more French. Oh, you've been to France, you must say.
Well, I've had a baguette. Guess not.
I don't do bagel bites. I do the Totinos.
A motif is a distinctive feature or dominant idea in an artistic or literary composition.
So it's a theme.
That's a theme.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a theme. It's just a cool. It's like an Acura versus a Honda. Like they're both the same engine, but I think
I don't get it.
Acura is like the nice version of a Honda.
Explain it in hot dogs.
So like, yeah, there's like a hot dog, and then there's a hot dog that has maybe a few more toppings on it. That's an Acura.
Now I get it.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. We'll start with the rental car. We'll just kind of bounce around.
Okay.
So first and foremost, whenever I first rented or booked everything, I rented a convertible. So I was like, this will be sweet.
Oh.
I was like, we'll splurge. Go for the convertible, baby. And
I was in a U-Haul last week. We're going convertible this week.
Yeah, exactly. And I was really excited about it. But then the more I heard, the more I was like, maybe it sounds like we're going to be on some trails and paths, roads that have rough terrain. So maybe we should get a Jeep. So I went to go find my reservation to see if I could switch it. Couldn't find the reservation anywhere. To the point where I was like, I didn't book it. There's no way that I could just lose all these confirmation emails.
An email is going to be there.
Yeah. Tried to call some people, couldn't find anything. So I used Turo. Have you heard of Turo? It's it's like the Airbnb for cars, basically.
But it's more like luxury cars.
More luxury cars, but yeah, there's definitely a lot more of those, but they had other options, lower end options as well. So, we eventually found a CRV, Honda CRV.
Okay.
Oh, it was nuts. It was nice. But it was all wheel drive. And
it's
it
like
was
a hot dog with some toppings.
And it was really good deal. As far as Hawaii because there was literally no cars available, rental car wise.
Interesting.
And I talked to the people in Hawaii and they're like, yeah, a lot of people just get their reservations canceled out of nowhere. So maybe that's what happened to you. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think I would lose an email.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that much power over my Gmail. So, anyway, rented a CRV. And it was awesome. It was it was the best of both worlds because we didn't have to worry so much about a convertible being so low to the ground because we ended up doing this huge road to Hana.
Yeah. Yep.
And normally people do the road to Hana and then they go turn around and go back the same route. And we're like, that seems kind of lame. Let's just keep going. But apparently a lot of the rental car companies say if you go on this other road, your agreement is void and we can charge you all this money because it's too rough a terrain. So if my Turo guy is listening, we went the whole way, dude. Sorry. But anyway, so the rental car, we got very fortunate that we found this Turo thing because if not, we would have been up the creek.
Turo.
Sans paddle. Turost. Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice. So that's the rental car. That's not too crazy. It was just I was so fortunate that I looked to make sure or to try to change to a Jeep. Because if I didn't look, then I wouldn't have realized I didn't have a rental car until I got there. Would have been real est in the B. So anyway, rental car was good. Let me just say, I know that it was a huge just inconvenience to record so early / late last week, but that actually saved my hiney more than anything.
Okay.
Because Hawaii has all these restrictions right now, COVID wise and everything. You have to get tested, but they have all these parameters. So it's you have to get tested, but you can't get tested more than 72 hours in advance. And it has to be this certain kind of test. And it can only be from these kind of providers. And so I heard a horror story from one of Catherine's grandparents' friends. So an old person, that went to Hawaii, had a negative test, showed it to them. And they're like, sorry, this is not the right one. They're like, well, what are my options? They're like, you can either quarantine in our airport for 10 days and then go do your Hawaii thing.
Victor Navorsky style.
Yes. Or you can turn around and get on a plane right now and go home.
Okay.
And they literally had to get on a plane and go home that day. And of course, Catherine and I are worried about that. Catherine more than me. And so, we get to Texas Sunday night and I was like, okay, we'll do our test tomorrow. I'm sure we can figure it out. Long story short, you have to schedule your tests 24 hours in advance. But a lot of these tests were result times will take anywhere from 24 to 72 hours.
Whew.
That's a little scary.
Yeah.
So then we found one that was a rapid test on Tuesday morning at 9:45. We're leaving at 2:00.
Okay.
And luckily, but the rapid test even was it takes up to 24 hours.
Hey.
And I was like, no. Surely the rapid test, Sherman, Texas, they're not going to have that many people. So we go, we do the thing. Catherine said that I stuck the thing way too far up when I did it, but I was like, I just want to be sure that I don't get any inconclusive tests. So I stuck it up there, and we were communicating all through like one of those, windows for the pharmacy lady. Like,
Okay.
so it's just all like one of those microphones, one of these things. And so, and it was like very, very hard for her to understand me for some reason. She kept being like, what, and
She was doing thrift shop for Macklemore.
What? Hey, and
What?
but she seriously was like having the hardest time. I was like, something's going to go wrong here. Like
Okay.
either she's going to give us the wrong kind of test or something. And I gave her my email address because obviously that's how we had to get our results back in time.
Did you go Bellis or did you go Ellis Custom Creations?
I went BLS30. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever. I guess it's not weird to say. That's my email address. BLS30@gmail.com. Send me whatever. If you go on my Instagram right now, you can find out my phone number if you want to, but BLS30. And she's like, okay, I got it. But like earlier, I had tried to give her my address, I think, and she just struggled with that so much. Like I gave her a 1 and she was like 9. And I was like, oh boy.
Those are opposites on the keyboard.
And so, but I watched her put in BLS30, I thought. But Catherine at the end of it was like, will you just confirm with her that email address? I was like, I don't know if I need to do that.
This is like, when you go to Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Like, can you say it back to me? Just because I have a lot writing on this.
Right.
I don't want this to be screwed up.
Smartest move she could have ever made, dude. Like, I go, can you just repeat back that email address? I don't even know how this lady got where I think she goes CEBLIS 30@gmail.com. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so Catherine frantically starts writing on a piece of paper, like my email, like
Good.
It's this right here. And maybe we wouldn't have gotten in if not for that. But I mean, not even close.
What was this lady's deal?
I think she was on a phone, like, kind of like an old school, like she could hear us through the phone, Soldier Boy style.
Kiss me through the phone.
Yeah. Test me through the phone.
Okay.
And maybe there was a lot of background noise. I don't know what the Sherman Walgreens pharmacy is like, but
she was like a native speaker. Like she understood English fine.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Okay.
She just struggled with everything. It was just amazing. And so all that to say, if we would have gotten there on Monday, we wouldn't have been able to, we would have tried to reserve probably at some point, but I don't know if we would have been able to get our test in time. So it all worked out just like it was supposed to. But
okay. Well, good deal.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah. On that same note, 3 out of the last 3 podcasts we recorded, I've had food poisoning. We've been in Phoenix, or I've been driving all night with no sleep. So I'm excited today to
good circumstances.
Be back to normal.
Take our time here.
Got a Ghostrunners shirt on. I got Smoothie King.
Heck yeah.
Episode 103.
Also, yeah, all good things. Yeah. Wow. I forgot about the food poisoning thing. That was rough.
Yeah. I was still dealing with it a little bit then, but I'm fine now. I'm
all good. But yeah, I don't know. There was 2 other times. I don't know if it's just me not enunciating enough. So I went and got some clothes before we left at Ross. And then they don't have fitting rooms these days. And so you have to try on the clothes and come back later and return them. And so she comes, or I walk in, she goes, oh, are you guys returning or are you going to be shopping today? And I go, I'm going to just return these. And she goes, okay, so you'll be shopping today?
Huh.
And I was just like, first the test, now this? What am I doing? Am I the one that's speaking? Mahalo here, and then again in Hawaii, we go to a restaurant called Monkey Pod, and we were putting our name down on the list. They're like, can I get a name? And I go, Brad. She goes, Bragg? Whose first name is Bragg?
Even if you think you heard brag, you'd be like, he probably said Brad.
Yeah, Bragg. And I wasn't positive. I just go, yep. I don't care.
That'll do.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's just me needing to be louder. I had a mask on multiple times for this, but whatever. It's fine.
Trey and I are putting together a video here in the future. We're going to do a pretty high production version of a wedding video spoof where Trey kind of plays the bride and the groom. And
that's going to be good.
I got a girl, shout out Kinsey, who's works for a wedding dress company. And so she's going to be donating a wedding dress for Trey to wear.
Oh my God.
We rented out a
venue.
He's going
to wear a wedding dress?
Yeah, it's going to be the real deal. But anyway, we were watching some wedding videos on YouTube recently just to get some inspiration.
Yeah.
In one of the I almost said main characters, the groom.
Yeah.
He was the protagonist.
Yeah.
His name was Branner. And Trey thinks that is just the funniest thing. It kind of reminds me of Bragg.
Bragg.
Yeah, just his name is Branner.
That's a mistake on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Brandon? Tanner.
Exactly. Yeah, Tanner. Branner? Like Raisin Branner.
Repeat it back for me. I want it to be Bradley. Branner.
Yeah, his name was Branner. And so Trey's like, I'm using that. I'm using that in the video. And he's already used it in like 2 other videos since then.
Really?
That have nothing to do with that. Just like, Branner, get to your room. He just can't get enough of the name Branner now. It's pretty funny.
That's amazing.
Bragg?
Bragg. Yeah. I was like, sure. I don't care at this point.
What's your name? Bread? Oh, Brad? No, it's Bread. Oh, Brett.
Sure.
Bread.
At this point. Yeah.
Brent? Nope.
Oh,
It's
man.
Bread.
Anyway.
I don't know where to start, Brad. A lot of stuff has happened.
Motif or chronological?
Episode 101 was our biggest Monday ever. I haven't looked this week. I just wrote that down like last week. And then last week was also our biggest week ever. So those
Really?
are big updates for the
Awesome.
Ghostrunners.
Thank you guys.
Podcast.
As always.
Yeah, thank you guys. We've missed you playing basketball.
Yes,
Brad.
dude.
2 Thursdays in a row. We
I
haven't been
know.
there. But we're 2-0.
Yeah.
So don't screw this up when you come back.
Direct correlation. I don't know.
I don't know. Last week was week number 1, game 1. And there were a few different things
Team
happening.
Ghostrunners is our name this year.
Yeah, which
What a great publicity stunt by Gunner.
which I think I let them know that it like kind of made me uncomfortable, and now they know that. So people on the team, like last week, I think someone, while we're like sitting down getting our shoes on, like, what's our team name? And Gunner's like, Ghostrunners, and I'm like, yeah, Gunner. I forgot what I said, but basically it was like, yeah, Gunner decided that, not me. Like Gunner did that, and Gunner's like, no, Jake texted me that he, Ghostrunner's not doing that great.
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
use this, and then now everyone just like feeds into
Ghostrunner's
that. They're
struggling.
like, yeah, Jake needs this. Like he needs this to be called Ghostrunners. Anyway, what I was going to
That's
say, there's a few different things at play in week 1. I think I was just in a great mood. I think I hadn't played basketball in who knows how 6 months.
Yeah.
Excited to be there. And I'd also watched The Last Dance.
I was watching Last Dance on the
Dude,
plane.
it's so good.
It's so good.
I've been working my way through it again the last 2 weeks, and
First of all, there's no, what does he say?
there's no backstabbing
here.
going on.
Yeah. That part's, the theme song just gets me going
It's
every
so
time.
good.
Oh, yeah.
I think about skipping it, and then I don't. So all that is going on. Yeah, especially The Last Dance.
Uh-huh.
But when I got there playing basketball, I mean, I normally am pretty talkative playing basketball in a friendly way. I did not shut up for 45 minutes straight. And I
You were
couldn't.
that guy.
Yeah. And for the life of me, I couldn't get the other team to like chirp back at me. But usually that would phase me. And
Yeah.
this time it did not. I was steadfast in my trash talk.
Give me some. Oh, so it was trash talk?
Well, it started off as self-deprecating because I was in a hurry. And so I ended up showing up in like this really weird, like deep V-neck to play basketball in. So, first play of the game, manning up on a guy, just like,
Yeah.
what's up? You ever been guarded by a guy to V-neck this deep? Like saying stuff like that. And like, he's giving me nothing. So then I guarded a new guy. I'm trying
Yeah.
the V-neck stuff with him.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Okay.
So then I'm like, all right, self-deprecating's not working. I'm going to go with them a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, the refs were kind of egging me on. Gunner even made that point. He's like, you probably would have stopped if the refs weren't such big fans of you.
Yeah.
They loved it.
The refs do love us. Like,
Yeah.
just messing around more often.
Oh, it was awesome.
Do we know the refs? Are they consistent guys?
Last week, new refs. This
Okay.
week, 1 out of 2 new refs.
Okay.
But
I love the refs because they like me because I'm a big guy. One of them guys just calls me 3-point specialist, which offends me, except it's true. So it's like, okay.
but one of the things I said, which I was like, okay, this is no longer a characteristic of me. I don't know what got into me. But about halfway through the game, we're going on a little run, and so things aren't going well for them. So as I'm dribbling the ball down the court, they're like, hey guys, let's go man to man. Let's go man to man. Like I hear that, I'm like, all right, sweet. And as a point guard,
Yeah.
you're like, oh baby, finally, get to move around a little bit. And so this guy's guarding me, kind of ISO, clear it out, whatever. Shake this dude, like crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going left. He's, lunging to the right, hit a like 15-footer in his face. And as I'm jogging back, I'm yelling, play more man to man. You guys should do more man to man.
No.
And that was just the mood I was in all night. I'm just
Did you like have instant regret from this, or were you like, I'm okay saying this?
not in the moment.
Yeah.
In the moment, I was having so much fun. It
Yeah.
wasn't like meant to be like mean. I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, if I made a good shot, I deserve to be like pumped about it. Yeah, you should definitely play more man to man.
That was working. Yeah.
What are you thinking next time down the court, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And last night was, I started doing the same thing again, but then next thing you know, you're up by 30. It's like, now it's not.
Yeah.
It would be weird vibes to keep
You
this
got to
up.
be really careful when the score is out of hand and they're not talking back. Like if it's one thing if it's like, oh, they're having fun. Like we're all having fun here. They know that they're not as good as us this time, or we know that we're not as good as them. But it's like, no, those guys are just being jerks to us right now. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to get back into the lab, get back playing,
Yeah, next Thursday, 2-0. Hey, come see us, Kansas City people.
Yeah, Hy-Vee Arena. What time?
8:30 probably.
Team Ghostrunners.
Yeah, Team Ghostrunners.
Get there at 6:30 just in case. The
Scout it out
suspense
for
will,
it.
yeah.
That reminds me, if we have any other Kansas City people, actually, Brett, let me offer this to you first. And if you decline, then I will offer it up to anyone else listening.
Well, now I want to accept no matter what.
I want to hire someone to sell a bunch of my crap.
Oh. What are the terms?
Yeah, I couldn't even get Gunner to do it. I was like, man, if I can't get Gunner to do this, I don't think anyone's going to be interested.
Gunner's a salesman for a job. So I was about to say, I don't think Gunner would sell very well, but he sells for a job. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I need someone I have about 14 pickleball paddles that I could sell.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get the new iMac. So I need to sell like my computer, my monitor, my keyboard.
Okay.
My old iPhone. I have a lot of old camera equipment. What I was thinking was like, give someone 20% of all the pickleball paddle stuff, 10% of all the electronic stuff. I bet they could make $500-$600.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
And they would just take care of all of it.
They have to do all of it. They have to, if you sell it on eBay, you got to ship it. If you sell it on Craigslist, you got to meet up with them.
I kind of like it. I'll think about it.
Okay.
And if you're reading the comments right now and Brad doesn't say anything back to you on YouTube, then it's yours.
Oh, you're thinking if people want to buy my stuff right now on YouTube?
No. I'm saying like if they're like, hey, I'm in Kansas City.
It's a 2006.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Let me just sell them right now.
Yeah.
What do you?
iPhone 7.
You guys want a computer? I'll sell it for you for cheap. You don't give me any stipulations. Like, yeah, I sold that baby for $200.
I only made $20, but whatever. Still,
it sold quick.
They came straight to me.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I'll think about it.
okay.
It's so easy to sell things these days.
Oh, great.
So,
Glad you think so.
It's really hard though. 15%,
But you couldn't do it.
15%. But Gunner couldn't do it. Gunner would have to spell things right, so I don't think he could do it. Spell computer with 2 O's.
Yeah, type everything out on Microsoft Word first, and then paste it into Craigslist.
Yeah, right. That's interesting though. Okay.
Just something I'm thought about doing recently.
Okay, let me tell you more about my life.
Ohana meets family.
Yes. I'll come back to Hawaii because we were thinking about basketball, and the reason I didn't play last night, I was in town last night, but I had LASIK eye surgery yesterday morning.
Nice.
So first of all, just the technology of LASIK eye surgery is nuts. Have you looked into it ever really?
I've had no reason to ever look into it.
I didn't know if you stumbled upon like a video of like a LASIK eye surgery. That seems like something that would happen. It does seem,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I don't really understand how it works because I didn't want to watch too much because every time like you get to like watch the people getting the surgery if you want to while you're in the waiting room. And I kind of peered over and every time they were like really messing with people's eyes.
Is it loud or is it just a razor blade? It's not like a machine, is it?
Yeah, it's a machine.
Is it?
It's not a razor blade.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a laser blade. I honestly,
laser eye surgery.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
They numb your eye and then they like somehow take off the front cornea or something like that.
Ooh, I've had my cornea scratched before. It wasn't fun.
Imagine if it's numb, it would feel better.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And then they like replace it or something. They like, I should know better than this.
You would know more than me.
But like they have two different like beds that you lay in, or chairs, I guess.
2 beds.
What if they're beds?
Mega
not
bed.
chairs. Yeah. Just 2 beds that you just hang out in. The first one, they like basically take your eyesight completely out. And then the second one, they like somehow singe something on. Like you smell a little burning at the second one.
Ooh.
It's kind of a weird thing.
I'm Googling it. Do they actually shoot lasers into your eyes? Yes. And it's pretty cool.
That's probably what the burning is, I'm assuming. But you get done and you go back and you're supposed to take a nap for like 4 hours. And that's the worst part of it, as far as recovery goes. And then because it's going to burn for like 4 hours, but if you're asleep, you won't really feel that. So it did start to burn on my way home, took a nap, woke up, and I felt fine, except for my left eye, like was still pretty blurry.
Okay.
And I kind of Googled it and it was like, yeah, it's pretty normal to have some blurriness. And my right eye is like pretty amazing. Like it's pretty amazing, like how much I can see, but my left eye was like not working right, but it said it was kind of normal. So I was supposed to have a follow-up appointment Monday, but I was like, I'm going to get my appointment on Friday, like next day. So anyway, I went back this morning because I still can't see out of this eye. And they're like, oh yeah, we have a little bit of a wrinkle or something in that eye. You're going to have to get that like redone or something.
Unwrinkled.
Yeah, unwrinkled.
I have to spray wrinkle remover on it.
Yeah, I think they have like a Tide spot.
My mom makes her own if you need some.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to wait till, Tuesday. I have to go back Tuesday. So I still can't see out of my left eye.
Oh.
And so
As of like right now?
right now.
Okay.
Like I can see you, but I genuinely I can't, like before I was nearsighted. I forget what it's called. Like I could see up close, but I couldn't see far away. Nearsighted. But now I can't, I cannot, I put up this screen to my face. I can't read any of that. Like it's crazy. So I'm like blind in one eye right now.
All right, close your right eye.
Oh,
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Oh.
I'm not blind, but I couldn't.
That was fun. That was a fun game.
Well, see if I can see something on those newspapers.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up on this newspaper?
2, 4.
3.
3?
Yeah. Got you. I had them close together.
Okay. That was tricky.
Like famous hot dogs.
But anyway, while they were doing it, I kind of blame the doctor a little bit. Dean Ellis is his name.
No.
Yeah. His name's Dean Ellis.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it is.
Dave Ellis, maybe. The doctor, as they were doing it, they had like 2 other technician nurses, whatever they are called, in there. And this one nurse is like, yeah, doctor, I'm going to have you check me out because I think my eyes are like losing some of their color. And they were like talking about that. And they're like, yeah, you could, get some work done to like change your eye color, like through surgery or something.
New laser.
And then they started talking like, I would actually really like to get, what'd they say? Like eyebrow surgery, something like that. And then the doctor, this was so weird. Like as he's like feeling around, like sucking my eye and like shooting these lasers and stuff. He's like, you know what? Candace, I think is her name. Candace, the first thing I would worry about if I were you would, what did he say? He didn't say the first thing I would worry about. He's like, I wouldn't worry about that. You have some gorgeous big lips. And I'm like, what in the world?
Dean?
Yeah.
You're in my eye right now.
I'm like, Dean, first of all, that seems like something that you get fired for, or like get sued for someday. Like I'm listening to this and I'm like trying so hard to like keep my eye open the whole time. They're like, you have gorgeous lips. And I'm like, just freaking out over here. Like, please do it right. So I don't know if he was just not focused because he was thinking about her lips or what.
Maybe.
But
yeah,
it's just
Dean's
a weird
like
thing.
stand over the top of you. He's kind of guiding the laser. He's like, oh, sorry, hold on real quick. Big Lips is here. There she is.
Hey-oh. Oh,
Ooh,
we're catering for lunch today, huh?
Got me shaking over here. Big Lips is in the house.
I don't know. Maybe he has reason to not like feel like he's hitting on her because he likes guys. I don't know. But it was just a weird thing where it was like, why would you comment about this woman's lips so openly right now?
Huh. Did she have good lips?
Couldn't see.
Had my right eye closed.
Couldn't tell you.
Good save.
I'll tell you on Tuesday so I have to go back to get this one done Tuesday.
Oh, I hope Candace is there.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, not bad.
You lips girl?
Yeah. Oh, I know who you are. Yeah.
I heard Dean talk about you.
So anyway.
You should see what he says when you're not in the room.
It's just weird though. Like, and it really is amazing. Like this right eye, I can see perfectly.
Huh.
And I'm used to being able to see because I have contacts in usually, but I don't have anything in right now. And I can still see. So anyway.
Man.
But I will be able to play basketball next week. I don't care what anybody says.
Man. First thing I worry about is those big old lips.
Like how unprofessional is that? Like, okay. Like he's like, Brad, you seeing these? I'm like, oh yeah. I don't know why I pretend like I was a dentist right now.
Yeah. Can't see a thing, but I can see those lips. Tell you what, Dean. Loud and clear.
Oh, I hear you. So
I hear you.
anyway.
Got a couple quick things for you, Brad. A couple quick hitters. A couple of sweet niblets like they sell at Zaxby's. Went to Royals game.
Oh,
It was nice.
did they win?
They lost.
They've been winning
big time.
a lot lately.
Yeah, they were playing the Angels, and Ohtani was feeling it that night.
Was he pitching or hitting?
No, but he was still hitting and doing good.
I think that's so cool how he's like,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's amazing.
Right now, he has the record. He has the fastest pitch and fastest velocity on a hit.
Yeah,
Of
like
any MLB
exit
player.
velocity or whatever.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, like an MLB player is doing something that no one's really done since Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
where he's like a dominant pitcher and a dominant hitter. So an American League team, normally they have a DH, but he hits every night and pitches every 5 nights.
Was he,
No one's really ever done this.
do you think it's going to start happening more? Do you think people like for the longest time were like, you can't do both. You can't do both. And now maybe people will try to do it more often?
I mean, as long as they hit well, then I'm sure we'll keep him in there.
That's wild, dude. That's awesome that you got to see him.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were playing them, but I was like, this is a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But only quick story from that is, showing my parking pass going in, and he goes, all right, you go ahead and pull up into that parking lot there. And when they ask you to say, which lot you're in, to say the black lot. And I go, not African American. and he looked like he was about to get fired. He was like, and I just drove off. So that was fun.
That's rough.
Another thing I did this week, I went and played bingo like we did back in the day. I went to like an old bingo hall. I went to a different place.
Okay.
But
that's fun.
It was fun.
Did you get the dabbers?
Oh, yeah. And there was the same thing. I got dabbing fever.
Dabbing
Oh, that feeling so good. I got dabbing fever.
Did you do B9? Did you do that joke?
Oh, I was doing so many jokes.
Okay, good.
So many jokes.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, I had a new one that I feel like never came up when we played. I was like, this is a good one. I don't remember it though. Oh, well.
That's fun.
Oh, it was, this is dumb. Hey, well, I guess you don't know the number. It was I-29.
Okay.
I'm like, what's that highway you take to get to Omaha?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
I-29.
That's it. Yeah. To the airport, I-29. That's good.
So dumb. Anyway, the story from bingo is that...
Sorry, the fun thing about bingo, though, is that you can often see the ball before they actually
Yes,
announce it.
I forgot about that. It's like game 2.
That's when you're really funny. It's like,
yes, I would do that. Yeah, and I would try to like...
Especially if their back is turned, but yours isn't. Like you can see it.
I would try to set up the sentence so that the answer was right when the like proctor was going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
I would try to time it. Yeah. So
anyway, I was headed to the airport and I was taking I-29, I-29.
Like me and Tom are like just working perfectly in tandem together.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I needed you there. That would have been so fun.
Did you have like the 9? How many bingo cards did you get?
Dude, I think they were playing 18 games that night. Oh, but 9 at a time.
Yeah. It's kind of stressful.
Dude,
like you can't really talk.
Ow. Yeah, I told people, I was like, we got to get there early.
Yep.
Because it's overwhelming at first.
Yep.
Because
you got to like X out the ones that don't apply to certain games.
You're not playing the Progressive Riot or whatever, bonus jackpot.
Running Riot, I think is what they call it, Halo Night.
Yeah, Running Riot.
Whatever, yeah, just old person. Running Riot.
Overkill. What were the... Kilimanjaro. Remember that one?
I don't think I ever got there.
That Steve-O got it a couple times. Yeah, that was fun.
Running Riot was 5. I think that's the farthest I ever got.
Really? I thought Running Riot was 10.
Maybe if you're... Oh, maybe. Killing Spree. The Killing Spree was 5, yeah.
And then you'd hear, this is more one for Uncle John and my dad, suicide. You heard that from the other TV across the room?
I would love to play against old people and like play like you guys do. Oh, was it 10 to 50?
Yeah, they had to get to 10 before we had to get to 50.
That's so fun.
It was so fun.
Oh, man.
Halo, what would those be called? Killing Spree.
Yeah.
Halo 2 Killing Sprees. Let's see these real quick, and then I'll get back to my bingo.
Sorry for derailing you.
Yeah, Running Riot.
Slayer.
Rampage. Berserker. I never had that one. Oh, Killtrocity.
Killtrocity? I've never heard of that one.
That was before Kilimanjaro.
Okay. What is that? Did it say how many kills you have to get?
No, I don't know. The internet is...
Not very helpful,
yeah,
I know.
Not great.
Yeah, that's the internet
great
for
spot. I think it's a fad. But bingo. So you go to this place and it is packed. It is
really,
people do this. I was expecting it to be more elderly. It was more like minimum wagey. Like a lot of people were there. I think this is like their lottery kind of
kind of like a casino.
Kind of like every game of bingo, you could win $150.
Was it like a VFW kind of place or was it?
No, it was a place called Finnegan's Hall in North KC, kind of by Chicken and Pickle.
Okay.
But it's like an old banquet hall, I think.
Gotcha.
But
I feel like the VFWs is where you really get the Shriners.
Yeah. That's where they're, a little more old, I guess. I was going to try to use a more delicate word.
Geriatric.
Yeah. So, okay, all I'm trying to say is it's a big deal. Like, you win $150 every bingo, but it's also like, it's dead quiet in there. You just feel out of place. You feel like this is their territory. I'm a visitor. I don't want to screw this up.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like, okay, when there's a bingo, if I get a bingo, I know what to say. I'm going to say bingo and I'm going to read my card. I've learned that.
Good, yeah. You say bingo if you get a bingo.
I know that.
Yeah.
They pause for intermission and they say, we're going to give away a door prize. We're going to give away a door prize. So get out those pink tickets, everyone. And they go 4, 8, 0. Starting to get nervous. So far, 4, 8, 0. 3. 3. It's my card. I have the door prize.
Jackpot!
Yeah, so what do you say? No one has set the example yet.
Me!
Door! Do I say door?
Ding, 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 ding!
Do I say door prize?
Oh.
I got to, I can't say bingo. I feel like bingo is sacred. I can't say...
Yabba dabba doo!
Dringo! Slingo!
Slingo.
I got Slingo! I don't know what to say. Because, yeah...
Just stand up and be like, woo!
You guys get it?
No way.
So I was so nervous. Just those moments of like, what do I say?
Can
I don't know.
Give me 3 options of what you said and I'll try to guess?
That's so funny. Okay.
Just inaudible. Oh!
Okay. Let me think of all the options.
Okay.
Okay. I got it.
All right.
First one is one arm raise. Yo!
Okay. I like that one so far.
Second one is holding the ticket and kind of like the noise we make when we do the and one segment. Hey! Hey! Holding it up.
Okay. Fonzie style.
Yeah. And the third one is once again one arm up. Hey-o!
Hey-yo. I like you. You're a hey-yo kind of guy. Did you hey-yo?
The correct answer was yo.
Oh, okay.
I yoed.
You yoed.
It just came out of me. I didn't plan it. But yeah, 48033. I'm like confirming people are. Did you say 48033? Yo! Kind of like a question. Yo!
Yeah. Maybe they thought you were Hispanic at that point. Like,
Yo!
hey! Fiesta!
Amigo, what's his name? Oh! Hey!
Hey!
Ew! They're all kind of Spanish.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Fiesta.
So what was the door
Para mi
prize?
amigos. The door prize. So I'm fired up because bingo, they did.
Yeah, you get a lot of money for
They do
bingo.
$350 games. The game we just played was a $450 game before that. So I'm like, what is the door
prize?
prize?
Is like a free drink at the concession stand.
Basically, because I didn't know there were going to be more door prizes after me. I thought I got the one door prize.
So you went a little too high pitch with the yo.
I went
probably.
way too high to octave.
Woo!
Yeah! I should have, everyone else like, all right, next one. I'm like, oh, there's more.
Okay, so it's a coupon for free Espinaca.
46385 over here.
It usually means I won't win bingo now. But
Yeah, there goes all my luck.
yeah.
So I won $5 off to anything I want. Not in the world, but just like,
So a $5 bill, basically.
that's how you should start. Just calling money. Just like, I got a gift certificate to anything.
Yeah.
It was $10. Let me see it. It's just a $10 bill. Oh, wow, this is to anything.
Yeah, it's a Hamilton card.
Anything in America.
Yeah.
In Australia and Puerto Rico. Gift card. $10.
Yeah. Australia?
Yeah.
Actually?
USDs.
No way.
I think.
I believe you. I've never been.
Huh. I've been.
That's cool.
Yeah, different side of the road, but same bill notes.
Cool. Okay.
I'm gonna fact check myself.
$5. So $5 to the bingo hall, basically.
Yeah, $5.
Wingstop.
To whatever I wanted while I was there. Oh no, they use Australian dollars. I'm an idiot. Why did I think? Maybe because it is dollars. Maybe that's why I thought that.
Maybe touristy places take American money too.
I appreciate you trying to help me out.
I am trying to help you out.
I think they definitely use their own currency. It's just called.
I was pretty surprised. I was like, we do not have any kind of governance over Australia.
Yeah, so these Australian dollars, but they're like similar. Like 10 USDs is 12 AUDs. So.
Oh, okay, they're similar. That makes it.
I don't remember getting Australian money though. Is this a new thing? Did they announce did they have a new decree?
I decree.
I don't remember. Lauren, I know you listen. Grant's fiance,
Yeah,
watch girl.
sure.
Lauren, talk to Grant. Ask him if we have any AUDs.
Yeah.
Also, Grant hit me back. Oh, I should try to find the voice memo. He sent me a voice memo with Lauren. They're like, hey, Lauren, show me the part of the podcast where he talked about us. Appreciate it. Thanks. He's like, we really like the t-shirt idea. Like, because we talked about like having like Lauren and Grant's wedding, whatever. And they think it should say, Grant Lauren's wedding, t-shirt, and then slightly under, presented by the Ghostrunners podcast. Like, we are the exclusive sponsors of their wedding.
Oh, of their wedding.
Of their wedding. Like,
Let's
everyone
do it.
at the wedding's wearing it.
I actually had more thoughts about this. Like when I was listening back to our episode, that we should have a shirt that says like Grant and Lauren make it happen or something like that.
Make it happen.
Presented by the Ghostrunners podcast. And on the back, it just has like a cool graphic of like a watch, like a replica watch, like what Grant gave Lauren.
That'd be awesome.
I think that'd be awesome. And then maybe their date on the back or something.
Ooh.
Or maybe a watch and a ring
Let's
intertwined.
make it happen!
Yo!
Watch and ring intertwined.
That sounds nice.
Gotta make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. That's a
Anyway,
new sign too.
yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Oh man. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I like the idea of their entire wedding being presented by us. Like even before like
Okay.
the first dance or the prayer, like guys, we're gonna pray. Go and bow your heads, and obviously, if you guys know this is presented by the Ghostrunners podcast every Monday morning with Jake and Brad. Father,
Yeah, that's perfect. Well,
everything is presented by us.
that actually reminds me a lot of. Do you have any more to say on that?
That's fine.
Because I have more. First of all, have you seen the movie The Proposal?
Of course.
Such a good movie.
Betty White,
Yeah.
dancing Little John around the fire.
So Betty White, Oscar Nunez, is in the movie, and he does like everything on the island, right? Or for Alaska,
He's like a gay stripper, isn't he?
He's like the stripper. He's like the server at the restaurant. And he does all these different things. We went on a snorkeling cruise at one point, and it was kind of the same thing. There were 4 people on the entire ship, and there was this one woman. She was an Asian woman. Her name's Takagi. She's probably 60 years old, but she was spry like a 25-year-old. I tell you what,
string bean.
She was. I mean, she was like at one point she like swam out and like anchored the ship, and then she like checked us all in. What else did she do? For lunchtime, they had a grill, like an open grill with burgers and hot dogs.
Oh,
Freddy's famous hot dogs. and she was grilling up hot dogs for everybody. And then she got done doing that, and she was like tinning the bar for everybody. And then Catherine and I were like cracking up about how much this girl does and like how hilarious. Like she's like always saying all these funny things at the same time. And then all of a sudden, at the very end, she's just like got this tray of cookies, like just passing out cookies to everybody.
Man,
she's like, you Takagi. A big boy, you want 2 cookies? Yeah, sure. But I just love the idea of us doing like the entire wedding. Like we're the officiant, we pray,
we serve
the band.
food.
Yeah, we serve the food. We get the party started everywhere.
I'm the reverend. I marry them.
Yeah, you definitely.
You're doing all the.
I'll do the music. And the ring bearer. Yeah. Somehow I'm both. Yeah. Like I'm playing guitar as I'm also like holding the ring pillow.
Like your right arm that's like strumming is like on like a pulley system where you're pulling the ring closer to the bride and groom like down the aisle.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Got a few more strokes.
I'm sure they're going to want like a very serious, like Christian, like worship song, but I'm going to be very serious about it. But at the same time,
it's a fast tempo. We got to get the ring down.
The pulley system is non-negotiable. Okay. So we have to have that. And I have to wear a shirt like that has Ghostrunners somewhere on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that'd be great. I think we just do it. We Takagi that wedding. We Oscar Nunez that wedding.
And it's funny that her name is pronounced the same. It rhymes with the same way that Catherine pronounces Sacagawea.
Sacagawea, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's really funny.
Oh, man.
Here's a thought. I've noticed recently something about me. I don't think this is going to hit home with you or many people, being a little vulnerable here. Do you ever find yourself...
I'm going to say yes no matter what.
Pooping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you treat it kind of like childbirth. Let me explain. I'm not even like this.
I haven't
is even
really
like
treated much like childbirth in my life, to be honest.
Like
Patrick Ewing, you're like Patrick Ewing.
I just catch myself every now and then, like saying it to myself in my head. Not every time. Yeah, some Lamaze breathing.
Yeah.
No, just every now and then in my head, and this is so weird. This is weird that I'm like saying this on the podcast, but I'll be like, all right, Mom, we're ready to push. Like I will say that to myself my head. I promise I do. I've done this for years and I've never told anyone.
Okay, we ready?
Are we ready to push?
Yeah.
I say that to myself in my head. Like when, like I've been on my phone for like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, we ready to push?
So wait, you just go and sit for a little bit without pushing?
Of course.
I don't like at the beginning?
I get my bearings.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Feel out the area. Let
I'm
the seat,
checking it out.
Let the seat warm up.
Seeing who else is there this week,
Let's make it happen. Oh, of course I get my bearings.
Oh, really? See,
yeah.
I what do you want to call it?
Let's say, I don't know. You yank out the umbrella.
Yeah, I open the fence, to let the cattle in quickly.
Okay.
And then I let the cattle graze for a while. And then, while I'm on my phone, then I'm like, all right, guys, time to come back.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah. So I'm more of a bookend kind of guy. You're more of a meat in the sandwich. The bread is the waiting kind of guy.
I have no idea what you lost me.
Bookend meaning push, chill, push. You're more like a chill, push, chill.
You push twice?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Okay.
But you do childbearing things, so you're weirder than me. Oh, yeah. I push more than once. You have one push and you're good?
That's why I treat it like childbirth. I got handicap rails in my bathroom. I got stirrups.
Oh,
I had to take an epidural one time. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I had a doula there.
Okay. So you just like... This is kind of weird that I do this.
Yeah, like maybe it's just time I tell somebody. It's time I tell you and a few thousand
100,000, yeah. That's amazing. Well, I can't think of anything to top that. I'm sorry.
You don't have to top it. You don't even have to relate to it. It's just like, hey, here's me. I do this occasionally. There's got to be, for the love of God, someone else out there.
How much do we want to talk about this? Because I know that from what I understand, you're less frequent than me.
Yeah, we don't have to talk
about it. From what I understand, you have a little more torpedo.
And big cattle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got the prize winning bull coming out. So coming out the fence. So maybe that's why it's more like childbirth to you.
Are there any names of famous bulls?
There's there
Sitting
is.
Bull. He was a Native American.
Bo. I think Bodacious.
Oh yeah, the Texas Bull.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Or a Bevo. Devo.
Devo.
Simon
Devotional.
Whip it good. No, Devo. What's the guy's name for UT? Their mascot. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I know what you're talking about. Also, Fu Manchu. He was in that country song.
Oh,
Remember?
No.
2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu.
oh, really?
We were. Yeah. Live like we're
Live
dying.
Oh, is that what it's called? Is that what the word? I need to look this up because I don't think that's like you were dying there.
I'm not a big country boy anymore.
I think you're just talking about his Fu Manchu. Skydiving. I went Rocky Mountain climb. I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu.
Holy cow, I nailed
Gosh,
that.
you're good.
I was nervous about the seconds, too.
Stratford.
I got 2.7 right.
That's crazy.
2.7 seconds on a bull. All right. One other story I want to tell you about this week, Brad, is I got a text this week that was like, basically, hey, you don't have a real job, so you're probably free.
Classic. Don't you love those?
I mean, that's not exactly what I said, but it was
It
implied.
felt like it.
It was
yeah.
implied.
Hey, you can take me to the airport at 3 p.m., right? Yeah,
something like
I
that.
can.
It was like,
I have stuff I need to do at one point.
you're probably free. I have a favor to ask. I thought I had this baby shower was going to be tomorrow for my coworker. It's today at work.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to be like a great friend and
Dress up like a baby.
yeah, let me take a couple pictures
Yeah.
and go run and help me out while I'm
Okay.
at work? I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Never bought anything for a baby before. And
Oh, this is fun.
it was stressful.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
stressful.
Where'd you go?
Because I'm on a time crunch
You
too.
go Bye Bye Baby? Where'd you go?
Target
Target.
stores.
Dude, it's intimidating though. It's like, what are these things?
So the thing she's telling me to get too is like, get like a couple outfits and get like some yummy wine and then like a card as well.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, this is like a lot.
Babies, I don't think you're supposed to have wine.
That's what I thought. But I was like, maybe it's like kombucha and it's like, it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know.
about this.
Hey,
I don't
it's
know.
her baby, her
Yeah.
choice. And so she's made her choice. She's keeping it. And so the first question I have is right off the bat, is yummy brand or adjective? I don't know anything about wine. Like when you say yummy wine, like is that like,
That's fair.
This woman loves yummy wine, the brand. Is that a red? Or are you saying get wine? She's like,
I
no,
would guess it's a brand.
it's an adjective.
Dang it.
Yeah, see? So I didn't know that. Then
That's
it's
too
time
bad.
to get the
'Cause
clothing.
how the heck do you know yummy wine?
I don't know.
Just get like the $18 one, or like, somewhere around there where it's like, this got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of expensive compared to the other stuff.
I've heard from someone who knows wine that say like a rule of thumb is like once you get over like $10 or $12, that's when it's like a noticeable difference in quality.
Per
apparently.
bottle?
Yeah, per
Okay.
bottle. So that's what I was going to go for. But I start off by
At
going.
Target? They have wine at Target?
So
Sorry.
hold on.
Okay.
I start off by going to the clothes. So there's a little overhang that says infant toddler. Like this seems right.
Yeah, good.
And I'm having to educate myself on how they even size baby clothing.
Right.
Because everything in this, like everything around me, I'm looking up 2T, 3T. What does
Yep.
this mean?
Yep.
Does T stand for toddler? Is this teen?
Absolutely.
So I'm having to Google this.
Yes, dude.
2T means 2 years old. What's the T then? Say 2Y. Say 2O.
Toddler,
T,
I guess? Yeah.
I guess toddler.
Yeah.
So
I bought something for my niece one time that was 3T, thinking it was like, oh, this will be good for when she's 3 months old. Wasn't. Bad idea. That was me. That was me when I was like a senior in college.
you're throwing it.
Yeah.
But everything I see is just in the T's. And I'm like, okay, this is saying not till they're 2 years old, but I'm in the infant toddler section. Like, is this as small as it gets? Well, then I finally see 9M. So I'm like, okay, so this is in months. Why
Yes.
is this not in
Sure.
years or months
Sure.
too?
Sure.
We got T's and
Yeah.
M's.
Dude,
Doesn't make any sense.
This is my, like, that's terrible that you're having to do this because I don't even know the answers to all these things. I'm a dad of two.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I know 9 months, like I know the 9M, but I don't know what size Hattie is or what size Bo is now, honestly.
Yeah.
So
And the internet's like, oh yeah, 2 T's for about, after 30 to 36 inches.
Yeah,
and
there's
about,
no real answer.
34 to 48 pounds.
right, like
I know
Bo's-
this, baby.
And sometimes Bo is like in a 9-month thing, and sometimes he's in like 12 to 18-month thing. It's like,
Yeah.
why does he fit this and not this?
And I'm trying to get two different types of outfits. I'm getting her a little swimmy,
Sure.
and like a nice like spring outfit.
I love
So I'm like-
imagining you in this place.
I was like on the outside, I was confident. On the
Yeah.
inside, I was like somewhat confident, but a
Okay.
little nervous. And so,
because you're getting swimsuit, so you got to think like, okay, whenever she's going to be born, then how many months is she going to need this to be used as, right?
yeah, and I can't find, so I start in the swimsuit section and nothing is like lower than 9 months. And I'm like, that's weird, but maybe that's just where clothing starts for a baby. That's just like the first size is 9 months because they're all still the same size. That thought goes into my head briefly.
Okay.
But
yeah,
then
they don't grow for the first 9 months. It's crazy.
And then I'm thinking like, well, maybe a newborn shouldn't even be out by the pool. So maybe they
These
don't
are
even
responsible.
they don't even make swimsuits for newborns. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
And also I'm having the thought too, all this is like flooding back to me. This is like 8 days ago that this happened. But now I'm thinking back to like, hold on, is a baby shower like after they've had the baby or the before? Like, does this baby exist yet? I don't even know. I don't
think so. Not usually.
Not that would have changed things. Like, hey, can you send me a quick picture of this baby? Can you put it on a scale
How
for
chunky
me?
is this thing?
Yeah.
They breastfed or formula?
So I buy a couple outfits I feel good about.
Okay.
And I went for the 9M on both.
Okay.
On the swimsuit and the outfit. It was like a 3-in-1 outfit. It's a pretty good deal for $12.
Yeah.
3-in-1.
Nice.
Yeah, children's clothing's great.
Yeah. Cat and Jack, was that the brand?
No, it was, give me some other brands. I would remember it.
Oh gosh. That was the one I
It
could
was
think
like
of.
one in a, life is one. One is, I know
Life is one.
There's a mom out there who knows. I think
Oh,
one
for
is at a
sure.
time. It's orange.
Okay.
You know it.
Catherine definitely knows it.
Okay.
I don't.
One's
Like
in
I
the
said,
title.
I don't shop for their clothes at all.
Now it's another thing. The brand has the word one in it. So I'm like, is this only for 1-year-olds and on? Like, is there a different brand for like newborns that I should be finding somewhere?
Yeah.
Whatever. I get the outfit and then
You text it?
then I go get a card.
Okay.
I need a card, Then I make the mistake.
Said, all right, mama, you ready to push?
I
This is a card.
text this girl and I go, all right, I've just picked out a female swimsuit. Like she told me to like get like
Yeah.
a one-piece swimsuit. Like I know it's like a girl.
Yeah.
I text my friend, so this is a boy or a girl I need for the card. And while I'm holding a female swimsuit, like I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
And so I figured that out. And
Did you send her pictures of the things you picked out?
No.
Okay.
Just went
Very
for it.
confident. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get the card. I'm in line. I'm starting to do self-checkout. Oh, crap. I didn't get the wine.
No, yummy wine.
So now I go back to get the yummy wine. And now I can't find it anywhere. I find the beer. I find the seltzer. I can't find wine anywhere.
Were you in Kansas?
I've talked to employee Kansas. They don't
Yeah.
have it. So there goes yummy wine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, now I got an Audible. On top of all this, right around that same
She like
time,
beer?
Trey sends me a text and he's like, hey man, can I have you pick up the plate of Chick-fil-A nuggets? I'm
yeah.
putting an order now. I'm like, now? Oh, okay. I gotta still get the baby clothes to the baby who I don't know exists or not yet. So I'm like stressing.
Oh,
I
my
got to
gosh.
get these nugs now too on top of everything. And I'm about to go eat 50 pizza rolls.
Right.
Like it's just a lot going on.
And you got lemon garlic coming up.
I got lemon garlic every 5 minutes.
Right.
It's coming up in my mask.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yummy wine.
Can't find the wine. So I'm like, I should get another gift, a replacement gift. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting her a swimsuit. Maybe I should get some little sunglasses or something too
Oh,
for the pool.
fun,
But I'm like,
fun.
no, the wine was for the mom. I should get the mom a gift. I go candle. I go
Good.
$10 candle.
You can't go wrong.
Nice candle.
Hearth in hand?
I don't know.
Joanna
I was in a
Gaines.
hurry. It was in cap.
Okay.
In cap
Good for
candle.
you.
Yeah, thanks.
You can't go wrong with the end caps.
And on my way back from candle section, what do I see? Whole new section of baby clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank goodness I found that. We switch out the 9-month for the like 0 to 3 month.
Good.
Oh,
I wasn't going to say anything if that's the one you chose. I was going to be supportive of you, but I was like, she's
Yeah.
never going to use that swimsuit, dude. 9 months from now, it's going to be cold out there.
yeah. So thankfully I found 0 to 3 month swimmies,
Good.
which long sleeves. That makes
Swimmies.
sense. That confirmed my
Yeah.
theory that maybe they shouldn't be out much in the
SPF,
sun.
Yeah, 90 or whatever on those things. Wow.
That was kind of a long story, but
I love the idea of kids just not having clothes like until 9 months or like the same size. Like it's just a universal size. No, it's crazy, dude.
so
Especially-
much was going through my mind.
Well,
I
especially
was just
like
pushed into fatherhood.
the more that you learn about babies and like how many specialized things there are for them, the more you would like never think that because like, yeah, it's just like anything else. It's so commercialized that, yeah, they're going to have like, they even have stuff, they have stuff for newborns, but then like Hattie was born like a month early. And so she's technically like premature. So they have like preemie size
Negative
stuff.
1T.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And so it's like all these different stuff. So they got it for everything. Imagine like a little, 5-6 pound Hattie in this 9-month-old thing. Like the
And here
same
I
stuff
am.
Bo's wearing.
Like if you give me enough time on myself, I'll convince myself. Yeah, I think babies. Yeah, I think they just don't grow for 9 months. I think they can just any baby could fit into anything.
And you Google it and you're like, yeah, I mean, you can find anything on
I
Google.
mean, I was holding it up. I've seen babies before. Like
This is tiny.
I
Yeah.
don't see why this wouldn't fit.
Right.
This is so small.
Dude, I feel like that happens to me a lot. I don't go shopping enough. And so often I'll be like, surely I've seen it all. Surely this is all the section. Surely these are all the things. I can't find shorts anywhere. And then all of a sudden you find this whole other section with, 15 different options for shorts.
Dude, that's how I feel with the cereal section. Every time.
Really?
I mean, I'm cereal shopping once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And every time there's a new cereal. They are cranking out new cereals at a rapid rate. There more research is being done on cereals than vaccinations. I'm convinced in America right now. They are cranking out cereal.
Well, ever since they saw there's an edge, like you can get in because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is out.
Yeah. There's a window.
Yeah.
It's our time.
Like, let's get
they're
in
doing
there.
anything. Just Lucky Charms, all marshmallows. What?
I don't know about that.
I feel like the grains
like the
make you
crunch.
appreciate the marshmallow
Sure.
more.
Yeah. Oops, all berries though, I'm a fan of.
Oops, all berries.
Yo, all berries.
Yo, this one has all berries.
Oh, that's awesome.
$5.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope that you get more baby shower emergency stories because that was awesome.
I hope that's the only time I have to do that for a while.
I've never had to do anything like that. So anyway,
It's a crazy day.
I have a few different a theme of a thing.
Same motif.
A motif. It's called stock up, stock down for Hawaii. Okay.
Okay.
So first one, acai bowls stock up. Oh my gosh.
Hot dogs.
I had 3 of them in Hawaii.
Good for you.
I mean, they were nice.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Maui, I went to Baya Bowls.
Okay.
Oh man. And then Oahu's was just okay, to be honest.
Did you go bonsai bowls there?
No,
Okay.
I should have. 'Cause
They're more like chain.
Okay. This place was called Duh Cove. They put a lot of duh in their stuff.
That's what I was going to ask you. I think when I came back from Hawaii, I remember telling you that every word or street or anything seems like an anagram of quinoa to me. Does it seem like they only use
It was amazing.
They
Yeah.
use 7 letters.
So for a few of the days, maybe just one day, honestly, Catherine was kind of holding the phone and navigating me. She's like, okay, you're going to turn right at Kahunala Pali Way. And I'm like, just give me the phone. Like this is going to be so much of a better trip if I don't have to.
I just had to navigate,
Yeah.
for myself.
Like,
Everything
just let me look at this thing.
mahuala,
Oh.
mahalalala.
Yeah. And like so many or apostrophes everywhere. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Just go for it.
And you should say the thing you were telling us upstairs before, like how they,
The shaka or what?
no one speaks it, but they love writing it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is such a frustrating thing. Like, so yeah, if you haven't ever been to Hawaii, they use a few words, like they use aloha and mahalo.
Aloha, they use a little too much. Aloha just covers everything.
That's what, I was trying to explain that to Catherine. I was like, I saw a bumper sticker that was like, thank you for driving with aloha. And I was like, so I think aloha is like a verb. And then some other times it's like adjective. And some other times it's like
hello
yeah,
and goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like all encompassing anything good. I think
That's
It's
what I
just-
felt. Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, thank you for making Hawaii aloha. Okay. You're welcome. Mahalo. But so much of their stuff, they always put like the Hawaiian word and then the English word in parentheses. It's just like, why are we doing this? Like, it's like, thank you for throwing away your opala, in parentheses, trash. Or thank you for walking with Kimatu, caution. It's like, why aren't you saying,
Whoa. Have kamatu. The wet floor is here.
caution? Like they do their own like things. Yeah. So I thought that was, I did try to get into the Hawaiian culture as much as possible though,
Throw a lot of these around.
a lot of the shakas. Yeah.
lot of shakas.
Yeah. There was one time I was at a 4-way stop and I was like, I told them to go ahead and they gave me a hand up and then a shaka. And I was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my
Combo
life.
move.
Yeah. I was like, and so that's what I did from now on. Like anytime I was crossing the road and they stopped for me, hey, thanks. And it was awesome. Catherine was like, but so many times I was like, be cool. And I would do it. I'm going to try to do it here. I'm going to try to stay with it. I did it once already today. This guy was passing. I was like, no problem, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no worries, brah. We did like
On the island.
Yeah, we did like a guided like tour to Road to Hana, which was awesome. Like it was like a downloadable app, and
You love apps.
I do, dude. I love apps and I love guided tours. Honestly, it
Yeah.
was just great because like the Road to Hana, like it legitimately took us from 9 a.m. to like 7:30 at night. Like it was like a really long day.
Big road.
And so if we were going to do it without any kind of guidance, we would have had no idea what to stop at, where not to stop, blah, blah, blah. So it was really cool. But anyway, they did the shot, or they talked about the shaka a lot. So
Yeah, it's that guy who got his fingers taken off.
no, they didn't tell me that.
Oh.
Is that real?
I was in...
Are you messing with me?
No, I think it was in Oahu. I don't know where I was at, but there was a statue of the guy who like
Oh, the Duke
started
Duke
this.
guy?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But he lost these 3 fingers. That's how he would wave.
Oh, really?
And he was like a very, I don't know, important part of Hawaii's history. I don't know if he was like the founder of Hawaii or something, but like
Oh, that's cool.
he was like
So he was forced to do it.
He had to shock.
And then everyone else just didn't felt bad for him. They're like, okay, we'll do it too.
All right.
Okay, we want to do this first and then this.
Yeah, this is a little pretentious to a guy with only 2 fingers. Kind of making fun of him.
Yeah.
Showing off.
Acai Bowls, stock up.
Okay.
Stock down, paper straws. You talked about it 100 episodes ago. My goodness, were you right?
Yeah.
I had never really experienced paper straws before. I think I went to one wedding where they had them. I was like, this is dumb. I hated them. I they legitimately bummed me out multiple times when people would give me, I'd be like, oh, I'm really looking forward to this drink, this iced coffee. And then they gave me a paper straw with it. And I'm like, you ruined it.
That's a hate crime.
I had a milkshake with a freaking paper straw one time. How do you do that?
I talked about that before, yeah.
Was that the thing you had?
Yeah, it was like the New Zealand airport. I think milkshake with a paper straw, impossible.
Yes. And that's, and in parentheses, impossible. It's like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? I watched Seaspiracy. I watched Seaspiracy, and it's like, don't worry about the paper straw. Just stop eating fish, okay? If that's really what you want to do. Oh, I watched it on the plane. It's a good one. Makes you want to be not pescatarian. The opposite of pescatarian.
Episcopalian.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Presbyterian.
Presbyterian. So stock up acai, stock down paper. They're just the worst.
Yeah.
Like Catherine and I both got so frustrated every time. Like she'd be like, do you want a straw? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And she'd get me one and she'd be like, oh, she'd show me the paper. And I'll be like, never mind.
Do you have any bamboo straws?
No.
Those are nice middle ground.
That sounds nice. Yeah.
They don't make you as mad.
Because they work probably.
Yeah. I mean, they make baseball bats out of them.
I don't mind plastic straws. I mean, hard plastic. I don't mind a metal straw. Sure. Something else. Just, I would have bought a straw if at the airport they're like, hey, it's all paper straws here, but you can buy a straw for $9.99. I would have been like, you're done.
Yeah.
Mahalo. So, okay, that's number one. Number two, stock up for driving and exploring. We just had a great time. We went to multiple different spots. Road to Hana was amazing. Then we went to this blowhole. You know what a blowhole is?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And
it's
awesome.
Yeah, I know what it is. I was going to explain it, but
just
you know what it
shoots
is.
Up. Yeah, just water shoots up. Apparently there's not very many of them active in the world, which I didn't know.
Oh, you might have went to a pretty big one then.
Maybe so.
I think I've only seen small. It's just where there's holes and rock where the ocean is coming up and shooting water out of it, right?
I mean, yeah. I bet this shot out 40 feet, real high.
Oh, faithful.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I've not been to a blowhole that size.
It was really dope. And so we went to that and we had to hike down all these rocks and stuff, which was pretty fun for us. And then we went to this place called the Olivine Pools, which are tide pools. You know what those are?
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Saw my first sea turtle in a tide pool.
No way.
Yeah, I did.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's cool enough that it's a tide pool. It's second cool that you see
a sea turtle washed up into it.
Yeah.
He's kind of stuck, but also it was kind of majestic.
It was sorry, dude, but
sorry,
bro. Get back that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had to hike down this trail. It wasn't even a trail. It was just all these rocks. And there were multiple, there was a headstone at the beginning of this trail. There was somebody who died there. And they're like, don't go down here. And we're like, should we go down there? And we did. So it was fine. And then there was multiple signs turn back, don't do this. Even experienced visitors will die at the tide pools. I'm like, it's fine. I'm a very cautious guy. So,
and I think what they're saying is if you're caught in there when the tide rises, that's when it's dangerous.
I read reviews and stuff and it was don't go on the wet rocks because those are the ones that have been hit by the waves and stuff.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not that close to that stuff, which we got a little close, but it was a little zany. But anyway, that was so cool. So stock up for all those things. It's the tide pools are weird because it's it's this pool of salt water, but it's in its own little area. It's not part of the ocean. And so it just feels this weird sensation of swim, and it's so deep. I don't know. It was really cool. So stock up, stock down, laying out by the pool. Oh boy. First day we got there, Catherine's let's just take it easy. We didn't have our rental car yet. Let's just take it easy, sit by the pool. Hawaii is beautiful. It's 80 degrees all the time. And so you don't feel like you're getting sunburned. You were, okay? And I applied, man. I go SPF 50 every time.
Good for you.
Because I'm always I'll still get a little bit tan on SPF 50. Dude, I don't know what happened. I got in the pool at one point and maybe I lost it from there. But it was you know how at the top of a building there's like lightning rods and stuff like that? Like when you get like struck by lightning, like it hits that lightning rod, like a big like skyscraper or something.
Okay. I was
Like-
imagining like a nice like one-story Hawaiian home.
No,
I was like,
sorry.
I don't know.
I'm imagining like a skyscraper.
Okay,
Like, like my nips were the lightning rods and my belly was the helipad or something. I don't know what happened, but I just got like nailed by all this sun.
The big old smiley face.
I
kind
mean,
of.
I was just so red, like right here, like right down my leg, and it was just bad. And so for the rest of the week, I was like struggling with that because I was just a little bit red. But it was such a pleasant day that it was like, oh, I feel fine. So anyway, stock down, laying by the pool. Also, don't really understand the allure of laying by the pool. Like we can do that at home.
Oh yeah. You were telling me.
Yeah.
I would never be caught dead laying out in Hawaii.
No. And that was the thing. We talked about it. If we could do it again, we wouldn't stay in such a nice resort. We would go to like a less than place because we weren't there very much. We were out
You
exploring.
see a place to sleep.
Yeah. And then maybe the last day we want to relax or something, we'll go to a nice resort.
Yeah.
So
Mission trip style.
yeah, that's what we should call it. And then last but not least, stock up for Maui, stock down for Oahu.
Okay.
Just Maui was so much cooler. So many less people, less
Hawaii's pretty
concentrated.
crowded. Like
Yeah.
Waikiki, Honolulu, it's
Yeah.
pretty bussin'.
It was very commercial. I mean, it's fine. I think if we didn't know any better, we were like, this would be really cool. But once you've seen the other
tasted
side,
and seen,
oh my gosh,
you know that it is good.
it's over. So we stayed in a boutique hotel in Oahu. Read between the lines on that one for a second. It was just a piece of crap hotel. I found it on Airbnb.
Boutique is Hawaiian for below average. It was in parentheses.
For hasn't been renovated since 1987. Yeah, it was like we stayed in a really nice place in Maui, and part of my rationale was like, if we stay in that place, we can stay in a cheap place here, and it kind of evens itself out. It was just not nice at all. And yeah, Catherine, she was a very good sport about it, but
Stock down.
it was rough. Yeah, stock down for Oahu. So
My friends TJ and Brooke, who do Walk in Love, they're moving to Maui for a year.
oh,
Just
cool.
like they're taking their business, taking their family, their kids, and everything,
Really,
and just moving to Maui in like September for like
Wow.
a year.
just for a year. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
to kind of like test the waters, test the tide pools, as they say.
Yeah, dude, that's really cool.
And so I'm like, oh, I was thinking about going to
Yeah,
Maui. And
tell me
now
how
this-
your experience is here.
Yeah, I might need to go see you guys.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool because it's so drivable. Like, I was surprised about how quickly you could get around everywhere there. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that looks like it's on the other side of the island. And you enter it in Google Maps and it's like 45 minutes. It's like, oh, sweet.
That's not bad then.
No, not bad.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Kauai didn't have the best roads. It was like really only one road in a circle around the whole thing. It was
Okay.
like, can't we just cut through the
Well,
middle?
yeah, and that's how like Hana, I think, is only like a 45 or 50 mile drive to get there, but it takes like 5 or 6 hours.
Wow.
Because it's like very winding, up
Gotcha.
these mountains and stuff. But yeah, the main like roads and stuff get you there. So
Overall, Hawaii, stock up.
golly, dude, it was
Didn't I-
it was
it's
genuinely
the
like a
best.
trip of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was romantic. It was fun. It was just so much fun. Food was great. Ate a lot of fish. Never eat fish at home. Ate a lot of fish.
That was because you hadn't seen Seaspiracy yet.
No,
that
I
was
did.
a plane
I
ride
did.
back.
I did see it, and I was like, I'm not going to eat fish after this drive or after this trip. I mean, so anyway, but it was a good time.
Oh man, dude, I've had 2 salmon this week. I'm a little fish boy as well.
Like you at your home?
No.
Or-
Nah,
I would
nah,
love
nah.
to watch you cook some salmon.
Elsewhere.
Really?
Yeah. Where did I
Go for the salmon.
don't know where I had it, but I've had 2.
I remember that
two
you
salmon.
liked you got fish one time. This is so random. I remember this when we went to that fish place in Sherman. You remember that?
No. What year was this?
It was after Crenshaw's wedding or before or after when we were there for
Okay.
that. And we went to some fish place with Catherine's parents. And you ordered
Do not remember this.
the catfish, I think.
No.
Yeah, maybe salmon. You ordered something. And I was like, really? Jake likes fish.
Huh.
Yeah.
Was that straight after the tick bite?
No, I don't think it was that. It was, remember we recorded an episode on the way. I bet we were 40 episodes in by then.
Oh, so it's definitely after the tick bite.
Oh, after. I think you said straight after.
Oh,
like,
okay. That's
shortly
why.
after.
That's when I became a fish boy. Because we
Oh,
went to a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
steakhouse,
Yeah.
I think, and that was like my only option.
It was a fish house,
Oh, fish house.
I think.
Okay.
But still.
Okay, so I ordered fish at a fish house.
Yeah.
Cool story.
All I'm trying to say is that I remember things about your life and I knew you were a fish guy.
In Phoenix, at the comedy club, I had salmon both nights for dinner.
Good?
Good salmon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
Catherine makes some mean salmon.
I would love for her to make me mean salmon.
Okay. She's making them tonight. You want to come over? Genuinely.
I got plans.
Okay. It's Friday night. Yeah, most people don't eat salmon.
Oh man. Next time, no.
Okay.
Next time, count me in.
Okay.
Something I wanted to ask you specifically, Brett. Did you happen to see the Ben Shapiro clip that went viral yesterday?
The Home Depot one?
Yes, dude.
Oh, man.
I gotta know what you
man.
think about If you guys haven't seen it, we'll put it in right now on YouTube. But like, I just... There's a couple of things.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at it right now, but just from memory. First of all, the way he's holding a receipt, like if this is like a receipt, like he's holding it like this, like it's a cup of coffee.
He's grabbing it.
He's holding his receipt, and like his arm is up the whole time holding it.
He's like subtly flexing, I think.
Yeah. So here's his receipt, and then his right hand, he has a plank of wood in a bag.
The bag is my favorite part.
The bag.
No one gets a piece of wood, and they're like, "You want a bag for?" No one
I've
even
never
asks.
seen
They
it.
never even say, "Do you want a bag?" Like,
How did he even find a bag for wood?
this beautiful poplar, he says, like on there. Yeah, he's like, "I got this beautiful piece of poplar wood from Home Depot." Like, why? Who buys a 4 foot long piece of wood anywhere? Like, the whole thing.
He
was
just bought one single like plank of wood in a bag.
He's just a funny, laughable guy anyway. Like I listen to Ben sometimes, and I think he makes good points about a lot of things, but just the way he does it is just like, the things you're saying are right, but it's just so annoying the way you say it.
It's almost similar to like Clark Hunt vibes. Like, love you, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Love what you're doing for our team.
Yeah.
But you're kind of a dweeb.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Just the way he was holding the bag just got me. That's why I keep going back to in my head. Is like it's like somewhat like leaning out of the bag and he's just holding it there. I've never once. I'm gonna start asking for bags for my.
Hey,
wood.
can I get the Shapiro? And it means can you bag my wood?
Can I get a massive bag for these like 15 2x4s I'm buying right now? Oh man, that's that. I don't have much to say except for the bag was my.
Okay, yeah. I just
my
wanted to make
favorite
sure
part.
you'd seen it.
Oh yeah. Well, I had heard about it on his podcast that he was like advocating for Home Depot and stuff, but no, I hadn't seen much else.
Yeah. A couple other just quick updates, a couple sporty updates. I feel like people, which it's a funny thing to hear because I would have never thought I'd get to this point in life, but sometimes I hear things like, Jake, I wish you would talk about pickleball more on your podcast, which is just what a sentence that is. Okay, here you go. Update. I won. I played my first co-ed league with old Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Undefeated, won the whole tournament. No problem.
Easy.
We got a gift
Tournament
card
or
after.
league?
It was like a league, and it, the last night of the league, then it's like you go in a tournament, and then we won it all.
Nice, dude.
And
undefeated, no problem.
No
Genuinely
problem.
no problem.
Genuinely no problem. Like won the championship game like 11-3, 11-4. Like not even that fun, dude.
Yo, dude.
Yo, got a door prize. I did get a prize. It was a gift card. I said, how much is on this? He said, I don't know. All right.
More or less than $5.
Where does it go to? Chicken pickle. Okay, cool.
Gift card. Yeah, it's got Andrew Jackson's face on it. And it says it's pretty much universal.
It says U.S. Treasury.
Not Australia, though. You'll have to give it for a different one there.
That's how we got to Australia. Yeah, I was trying to retrace that earlier. Other pickleball updates.
Good job, though. That's awesome.
Isaac and I were about to go to a tournament to be able to make our first money ever playing pickleball.
Yes.
There was a tournament in Branson.
Oh,
and
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac's back hurt too bad. And so he's like, I can't go. And then other sporty update, Trey and I decided for a long time, I've said I'm saving golf for marriage. No, I'm saving golf for like when I'm older and like I cannot do any other sport.
Yeah.
That's when I will like find my passion in golf. That's got bumped up a little bit. Trey and I are going to become golf boys.
Cool.
Because we want something to do when we're on tour.
That's a great idea.
And so we're going to start golfing during the day.
That's awesome. No, I've actually literally like on this Hawaii trip, Catherine and I talked about how I want to get into golf.
Dude, you want to golf Sunday?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I do, but I don't. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
First of all, can't see out of one eye. So that could be a little bit difficult trying to find my ball. Second of all, literally I've never golfed a game in my life.
Okay.
The most I've done is Topgolf.
Okay.
And so part of my thing, so the reason we talked about it is because Catherine's dad's really into golf. And I think he would love somebody else in the family to play golf with. But I am so scared of the barrier to entry to golf because I've never done it.
Yeah.
And I do not want to be a burden to somebody else.
You will be.
I know. That's like, but I guess I want to be a burden to the right person. So in my head, my friend Scott Sell, very good golfer, would love to probably help me out. And I would not feel bad about Scott being like laughing at me and like helping me out a lot. So I haven't talked to him yet. So Scott, this is my invitation to you to help me be a good golfer. So anyway, but I do want to get into it. I don't think I want to play with anybody on Sunday yet, but I would love to go hit some balls around someday.
Okay, well, I'll tell you afterwards the details. See if you want to come.
I am left-handed as well.
Ooh.
And so I have left-handed clubs.
Oh, you have clubs?
Yeah, my dad bought them at a garage sale one time.
Okay, cool.
So
well, that's great then.
Hold on to them. So
aloha on to him.
Hold on to them.
Yeah, Trey and I just want to be able to get good enough where we can play around. Like
Yeah.
right now, we can't play around at golf.
Really?
Or as far as like, we're just going to shank so many balls and,
Yeah.
it's probably not going to go well. So
I think you got to do the thing where you can like, what's it called? Best ball or something like that. A best ball tournament.
scramble.
Is that what it is? Yeah. To where you can always you can suck and still have a chance for your team.
Yeah. It's like all you need is one good shot, like every like 4 holes. And it's like, thanks for helping.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
going to become a golf boy.
I love it.
When I was at Target, I've been to Target 3 times this week. My second time to Target, I bought, what did I? It doesn't matter. I was there for something else and bought a golf glove while I was there. It's like,
golf
this is
glove?
my first step. Yeah, glove.
Oh, like a swing, dude. Those are necessary from the little golf I
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Like
Got a
I always
few blisties.
I do. I get some blisties. That's awesome. I'm sure
So-
that Target has the best golf gloves too.
I mean, it was Callaway.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure this is
Surely.
a good glove.
Good
It's a
enough.
brand I've heard of.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Okay.
Okay. That's awesome though. I'm excited to hear how good you are. You do know how to hit it hard with the driver at Topgolf. When
Have we been to Topgolf before?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
For my birthday one time. It was like you, me, and a bunch of girls. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like we invited all these other guys and no one could come. So it's like, all right. Jake's gonna be there though.
Who is there?
I think
What
Esther,
birthday was this?
Liz.
Okay,
Liz
Liz.
was there. Maybe Lauren Dodd.
Liz was at your birthday party.
Yeah. Liz's sister-in-law is a big listener, Alyssa. It was your sister-in-law.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Cool. Trey and I made like that golfing be like video like 7 or 8 months ago,
Yeah.
and we played like a half round of golf while we were there, and I parred 2 holes.
Nice,
on that.
dude.
Now the other 7 were,
Who cares?
they were in someone's front lawn.
Yeah.
But 2 holes parred.
Well, like I was talking to my father-in-law about it because I was like, I don't want to be bad for so long. And he
Yeah.
was like, a lot of people are really bad at golf, even when they're old, like, and they play all the time. So
Yeah.
don't worry about that too much. I have too much pride. You know what I mean? Like,
You just want to be good at stuff as soon as you start playing.
yeah, or at least like competitive. You know what I mean? Like playing pickleball, I'm not as good as you guys, but at least I'm not like the biggest burden in the world to where it's like,
We could all play together.
I don't want to play with Brad, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure Scott would love to play some golf with you.
Yeah, you would.
Trey's gonna take lessons. I'm like, I'm not to that. I don't care that much.
I'm taking lessons from my friend Scott.
Yeah.
You can come.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be
He's
shown
more-
up by you.
Well, he's more of a one-on-one teacher, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Hole in one.
He might be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's exciting, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot. All right, we've been recording for a while and haven't got to the voice memos, but
Oh, before a voice memo, I've been having this in my notes for a long time. Sorry. Can I just give a shout out? Eli, there's a fan named Eli whose birthday was April 10th, and I've written it down for like 4 weeks now to give him a shout out, and I haven't yet. And he's a huge fan. He's awesome. So I just want to give a quick shout out. Eli, happy late birthday. Sorry it's so late, man, but you're awesome. And we appreciate your fandom. And I hope it was a great birthday.
you know what's better than April 10th is April 26th.
Well, and what happens, I bet, is that he's had all these gift cards, like these green gift cards that he's ready to now spin for his birthday. And now maybe he's hearing things that he's going to spin it from our podcast.
What?
I don't know. Happy birthday.
All right, it's time. Voice memo time. We got, I think, over 20 voice memos this week. So that's a lot. We
Yeah.
obviously can't get to all of them, but we're going to get to some, and we'll get to some next week because I'm sure we won't get as many. So there's a disclaimer. First one to start with, it's from Spencer. We asked for the story. How'd you meet Tracy? Without a trace. How'd
Yes.
it happen? Here's the story, hopefully.
What's up, Jake and Brad? This is Spencer, the guy that you guys met the other day in the Phoenix show for Trey. Just wanted to share this with you before I left you a little message.
Cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad. Ghostrunners podcast. Ghostrunners.
Hope you guys
Yes.
enjoyed that. So I know you
I
asked
did.
what was the story of Tracy, how that all worked out. So basically, I had originally bought 2 tickets for this show, one for my girlfriend that I had at the time. We broke up. That was awkward. So then I invited a friend
Dang.
from my LDS mission that I served, and he couldn't make it because of work. So I went to the show by myself. I'm standing in line to get inside the venue, and this middle-aged lady comes up to the ticket booth like, it's sold out. I love Trey Kennedy. And I was like, hey, I have an extra ticket. And she watched it with me. We became good friends. So there you guys go.
That's amazing.
Wow. That was awesome.
I love it.
He made his own song with himself, I think, for
Oh,
us.
yeah. 100%. Andy Bernarded that thing.
Yeah. Take a
Say
chance,
it.
take a chance, take
Oh,
a
yeah.
chance.
I was thinking of the
Oh, yeah, that-
ringtone.
Yeah, never mind. That's the one with his acapella group.
Either way, amazing.
It rocks in the treetops all night.
Wow.
That's me, all 4 parts. Spencer, thanks for the update on the story. So they literally just met right then.
I love the idea of that.
He helped Tracy out a lot.
Yeah, big time. Do you think that he made her pay? Spencer, leave us another voicemail. Is it you made her pay? I love it. I would have like, what if he's like, yeah, they had just like dates for the night if I wanted to find one. So I went to the phone book and just called her up, and they said blonde or brunette, and I was like, I don't really care, And she showed up at the thing and took my picture with me and everything, and
Took out pictures of me and my friends. Man,
yeah, good,
Spencer,
good date night
without a trace. All right, thanks for the update.
and the song.
Hey, Jake and Brad, this is Gavin coming at you from Monette, Missouri.
Oh, go Cubs.
Jake,
Monette?
about 5 to 6 years
Never heard
ago
of
when
it.
I was in middle school, they actually had you come to my school for career day. You told us about your American Idol experience, and after that, everyone just seemed to be obsessed with you.
100%.
Fast forward now, I'm a freshman in college working at my church, and one of my friends, Garrett Maxey, he's the youth pastor here. He actually went to school with you at SBU, but he showed me your guys' podcast. It's just so crazy to me that it all came back around, and now I listen to your podcast every week. I wanted to ask you guys, if you could only do one thing for the rest of your life to stay active, what would it be? So when you're 80 years old, you can still only be doing this one thing. I know you guys might pick pickleball, but if you do, maybe throw out something else you might do instead. And no, Brad, woodworking, it's not a sport.
He didn't say sport.
He said to stay active.
Yeah.
Gavin, wow. What a story that is.
A little bit of air compressor upstairs. Sorry.
Look at you knowing
Yeah.
sounds. Sharp ear. That's-
Woodworking is a sport.
What was that sound?
I didn't hear it.
Ah.
It sounded like a drill. It was a drill.
I wonder if they probably can't even hear it. They're just like, what are they talking about?
No.
Gavin, that's crazy. I'm trying to imagine what my career even was. Like, I'm pretty sure I was working in youth
K-Life?
ministry. Like,
Yeah.
why was I a part of a career day 6 years ago? What could I possibly have to talk
I
about?
feel like you said yes to lots of things like that back in the day.
I was speaking a lot, but it was normally like FCAs and churches.
Yeah.
That was just like a public school.
like, sure.
And it was Paige Farr, who's been a sponsor of this podcast. Like, she was the one who
Oh,
asked me
yeah.
back then. It was
Simply
pretty
Fit Paige.
crazy.
Yeah.
Simply Fit Paige. She asked me to come speak at her school. And yeah, I guess I said something that made you all want to like me. And now Garrett Maxey, I didn't even know he
That's
listened to the podcast. I don't even know where you're at or anything.
Is he
But
related to Rachel Maxey?
best friends,
Okay.
same last name, not related.
But that's how they broke the ice.
Who is Rachel Maxey?
Girl I went to college with.
Okay. It's
Rachel
like,
Jansen, now Maxey.
like in Holes. It's like KB. What's KB mean? Oh, that's Keith Barringer. He's in my math class.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe she knows.
No, they're best friends. That's pretty cool, Gavin. Thanks for the update. That's actually really cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Full circ. So anyway, I mean, pickleball is definitely my answer. Like, I can't believe I found this at such a young age. I'll be playing this till the day I die.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to have a backup answer.
Okay. Making sweet love is my probably
Excuse
number
me?
one. No, it is.
Okay.
If I could only do one thing
To
for
stay
exercise,
active?
yeah.
That's a great answer.
Making sweet love.
I just. It's a great answer.
Making sweet love. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I call the brownies that you have to really mix up.
Because
What are you doing, baby? I was making sweet love. That's what we call our brownies in our house.
And I call it COVID swabbing. So I would
same
like
thing.
to, yeah, I would.
Just swab.
My
swab
wife
for
and I
parts.
someday, yeah, we're gonna swab each other.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do for sport.
I guess golf is going to be the answer now.
You didn't get that active. Do you even burn that many calories golfing though?
I thought you were about to go back a step, and I was like, Jake, we don't need to talk about this. Yes, yeah, you burn a lot of calories. You walk a lot in golf.
Oh, I'm golf cart.
No,
Really? Oh,
I don't
I would definitely
know.
use a golf cart.
maybe if you keep going on these tours, making all this money.
I don't know. I think it's like, extra like $8 to use a golf
really?
cart. Yeah.
Oh, well, then I would probably be tempted to.
I don't know. Maybe it's more than that. But I feel like you hear golfers talk about they consume more calories than they put out golfing.
Oh,
Because they're
really?
like drinking beer and stuff while they're golfing.
Yeah.
And you and I.
We are big beer
Huge
drinkers, dude.
Beer guys.
Beer brats.
Ugh.
Such a beer brat. Only drinks Blue
Hey,
Moon.
the mountain's blue? Oh, give me that Coors. I only drink it when the mountains are blue, baby.
Pass it here, brah.
Yeah.
Remember when we had these at the Fido house every Friday? That's us, dude. Yeah. No, I think golf. I think you can burn a lot of calories.
Okay.
A decent amount.
You're probably right. Hey, we
You're
don't
probably
know.
walking, a couple miles every time,
We're not golf boys yet.
and especially if I'm slicing. I'm slicing them left and
And
right.
you really got to walk.
Yeah, I'm probably hiking a few times.
Maybe some cuts out of the rough or out of the bunker.
Yep,
Takes
the-
some more out of you.
The bunker,
The bunker.
just
Hey.
like Vietnam here, guys, huh?
Was that the Australians fighting?
No, that was
for us
Santo. Santo's a Vietnam War vet.
Of course.
How'd you not know?
Okay, next one from Jason, who we've talked about before on the podcast.
Yes.
Who has, been in close contact with Michael Phelps and Serena Williams and now the Ghostrunners podcast.
That's right.
Hey, Jake and Brad, this is Jason from Kansas City. My daughter and I were listening to the last 6 episodes as we drove back from Florida 16 hours, and I heard Jake struggle with knowing famous people from the 80s and 90s. I actually heard this while we were driving past Bolivar, Missouri. I don't know if that's coincidental. So you obviously know pop culture today.
Thank you.
By the way, I don't know what scale you're using, but no one from TikTok or YouTube should be higher than a 5 or a 6. So I lack today's culture. You struggle with the 80s and 90s. Why don't we see if we can get together and create a pop culture exchange? So my question is this.
I would enjoy that.
I've collected over the years a list of fun words to say. Things like goiter, upchuck, wedgie, contortionist, mooch, tchotchke. I'm
Contortionist.
stuck at
fun to say.
154, and I was hoping you could get me to 160. Good luck on the tour, Jake. Let me know if you want the full list for your sets. Thanks again for the autographed pictures for Molly, Kate, and Jane.
Nice. It was a nice, clean 60 seconds.
That was good.
So he's referring to when I was ranking like Addison Rae and David Dobrik, like
And
how
I think-
famous they were.
And I think before that, he was referring to like you not knowing Freddie Prinze Jr. and
Oh,
Pat
that's right.
Benatar.
That's right. You're telling me Jason
Or-
Ford knows who Bad Bunny is? No way, Jason.
Who was? Did we figure out? It was a reggaeton guy or something.
Boom.
Is that right?
I don't know. Just love making fun of reggaeton any chance I have the opportunity.
I think Scott said something about Bad Bunny.
Oh, yeah. I think he was pretty upset that we didn't know who Bad
You
Bunny
don't
was.
know who Bad Bunny is?
Also,
No.
Scott's texted me like 3 times since this podcast has been rolling.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe we should text him back. Oh. Both text. Oh, they're all about pickleball. Scott, I'll text you back here in a little bit. We got to talk about golf too.
Teach me golf. Yeah.
Teach me golf. Yeah, I probably do, in my world, think that Addison Rae and David Dobrik's are a little more famous than they really are. I forget about the Jason Fords. I forget about the Dean Ellises.
Yeah. I think there's
Both the LASIK eye surgeon and the dad.
Yeah, both. Yeah, the big lips lover and my father. I feel like if you're not on TV, and I know this is probably like an old school way of thinking, but it just feels like TV it just makes you so much more popular than not like social media these days. And I know it's like old school.
No,
but
that's backwards these days.
you think so? Do you remember that one time we like looked up like how many people are watching Young Sheldon? Do you remember that? And we looked it up and it was like surely like 1 million people are watching this, and it was like crazy how high the numbers were.
Yeah, it was pretty high.
And so I just feel like people just, I don't know, people just, if you're on a big network or if you're being talked about on TV, it's still bigger than social media. But maybe overall bigger, not necessarily overall bigger to our small like demographic of like younger, 30 and younger.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but I think at the same time, it's also never been less of a big deal to be on TV.
You think
In
oh,
any
yeah.
period of time. I think 2021 is the least cool time to be on TV.
Oh, like,
compared to-
like you mean like have a TV show or like have,
Yeah, if you were a late night talk show host in
Yeah.
the 60s, the
you were
entire
one of
United States
three.
was watching.
Yeah. Or
like,
one probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And nowadays it's like,
we have
Yeah.
so many options. So
Right.
many people are not even watching TV. They don't even pay for cable. So like,
yeah, you don't ever watch late night talk shows while they're airing. You watch
no,
like the clips
you
later.
see a clip. You see
Yeah.
drive through or the carpool karaoke afterwards.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
That's the only time anyone's ever watched James Corden. I'm convinced.
That's probably true.
But hey, he seems cool.
Oh, I love those
Loved
things.
him in Cats. Just kidding. I obviously didn't see that movie.
But you know he's in there.
But I know he's in it.
But yeah, I think it'd be fun to. I like the idea of having a little bit of a quiz back and forth of like battle of the generations.
I mean, I think we would just stump each other a lot and both just not know stuff. Then again, I mean, his
I
daughters
bet
are,
you'd know more than you think.
maybe. I mean, I know Pat Benatar in some of the songs she sings.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff
Not
that Joy
Joy
Behar.
Behar.
Yeah, some of the TV shows that Joy Behar is on. So,
Yeah.
all right, Jason, you're on.
What were some fun words to say? Jovial.
See, when he started that list, I think I heard him say new words to say. And so he started rattling them off. And I'm like, are these new words? He said
Contortionist.
fun words.
I think just like words that just sound nice off the tongue.
Soliloquy.
Ooh,
Excuse?
syzygy.
Oh, does that mean like liquid?
I think it's some kind of no. I think it's like something with the outer space and stars.
Syllogy? What are you saying?
Syzygy.
Oh, okay. Syllogy.
SYZYGY.
My goodness. I bet that's fun to write in cursive.
Maybe a C.
Do you have a favorite word to write in cursive? Mine's Samantha.
Really? That's
Write
so creepy.
Samantha in cursive.
Yeah, I bet that was so creepy back in the day, though. If you had a Samantha in your class, you just no, it's my it's just my favorite word to write.
Yeah, Samantha Lurvey was a little creeped out. She asked me to
Oh,
escort
man.
her when she was a homecoming queen, though.
Really?
Yeah, so we won together. And boy, did I love writing her name afterwards.
Samantha and Jake forever. I don't have a favorite word. No, I write in cursive to this day though.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like Ellis. It flows.
Alice is nice.
ELLIS.
And you're off.
So it's, what is it? JEBLIS. Okay. No, lady.
Did you spell Jay Billis? I wasn't paying enough attention.
No,
Just got a
just
few letters.
spelling random things.
Jay Billis. Okay. Any other fun words?
You say soliloquy. That's nice.
Yeah, that was my only one.
Aficionado.
Chrysanthemum.
Nice. Long. It's kind of fun.
No, just say
Long.
bed frame. I don't know. It's not. It does it for me. It's not for everybody. I'm all out.
Archipelago. Isthmus.
Galapagos is fun.
Plateau. Just all really any of them.
Tributary.
Delta. Any of them are fun.
Any of them.
Tributary. I used tributary with Catherine. I was like, yeah, it's over there with a tributary. She's like, what did you say? She never heard that word.
Really? Did you enjoy? I won't say the joke, but Trey has a joke about it. Did you catch that?
Oh, no.
In his set?
I don't think so.
Well, hey, come to the Kansas City show. You'll see it.
I'm planning on.
Isaac is too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a huge group of people.
okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Thanks. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
You're welcome.
Tickets are selling, so be careful.
I know we need to get it.
Yeah. Plenty of upper deck seats still available.
Well, that's where I live, baby. Just
That's
like
where I live.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, when I open the cattle gates. All right, let's do one more voice memo.
Hey, Jake and Brad, it's Corey from PA,
maybe two more.
aka the guy that said Tuckus one time.
Dukas.
I appreciate you guys using that word to get a healthy dose of vibes every time it's said, so thank you. Jake, I'm going to be going to your show in Reading, PA in the fall.
Nice.
And I thought maybe I could help you out. I could either be a plant for you and maybe wear something really obnoxious that you can make fun of, maybe like a bolo tie, or if you give me some tips, I can maybe try to heckle you, and then you can just roast me and put me in my place and just totally get the crowd on your side, and I'll get like booed out of the arena. So I'm willing to put that on the line for you. So let me know if there's anything I can do in Reading, and I'll probably heckle you whether you want me to or not. All right, bye.
So it's pronounced Reading. I learned that. READING.
Okay.
Now we know.
I would have. That's good to know beforehand.
How are we doing reading?
You should.
I feel like I'm on the reading railroad, huh?
That would actually be hilarious. Like you might bomb, but it might also go really well if you just like you say, "What's up, reading?" and everyone's like, "It's actually Reading." It's
The crowd's
Reading."
trying to correct me,
and you're like, "Crap! I had so many jokes ready for reading."
I'm just gonna do them anyway.
Yeah, I bet that'd be funny. I bet. Do it, dude.
That would be funny.
Because you'd be like lovable and be like, poor guy, had
Poor
all
guy.
these jokes.
Never been.
Kind of like Sabre. Dunder Mifflin is upon a Sabre. That'd be awesome.
That's something to think about. Reading.
You like doing the self-deprecating kind of idea. Like that's a little bit like that. Do it. I dare you.
I probably will. You have to write some jokes for that city. Need some other. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, Corey is thinking about heckling me. I've never dealt with a heckler. Brad, maybe we should role play it out.
Okay.
Okay, let me think of.
They talk like Santa Magan and Reading PA.
Of course they do.
Reading's finest over here. This guy better be good. He's taking me away from my Trey Kennedy's times. All right.
All right, Pennsylvania. We're excited to be here. Actually, just got
Not
back.
as excited as we are to get you out of here and see some Trey.
All right, this guy's a big Trey Kennedy fan. Anyway,
I'm a huge Trey Kennedy fan.
All right, sir. I just got back from a wedding recently.
Not
and-
yours, I bet.
Okay.
This guy's ugly.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, what's your name?
Santorini Joseph McNeely McCluskey.
Okay, we got a full law firm out in the audience.
You wish. You wish.
What was that?
You wish, pretty boy.
Okay. You know what? You think? Actually, what do you do for a living, sir?
I tell jokes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't come to where you tell jokes and tell you how to do them.
I sell cars
Oh,
and tell jokes at the same time. I'm a funny car salesman.
wow. And I'm sure that's going pretty well. You're sitting all the way in the back.
Yeah, well, I like being in the back. Because that's how I see Trey the best. So how much longer?
I just got LASIK, okay? I'm trying out the new eyes.
2015 vision over here. One eye is pretty good.
I got a monocle, Mr. Peanut.
They call me Santorini because I only have one eye.
I like that. Clever.
I tell that to my Mazda people. They love it.
They love the jokes I say over there. I think I got the best of that exchange.
We'll see, pretty boy.
We'll see, pretty boy.
Pony boy. I like the idea of just calling you like Pony boy.
Settle up. Stay golden, pony boy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get exercise.
That was okay.
It was okay for me. I lied. I think let's do one more. That was kind of fun, and then we'll win this.
Hello, Jake and Brad. It's Kylie here from Georgia. I am 14 years old, and I really love your podcast. I found y'all from all of Trey's podcasts. I love Do Less, God Bless. So I missed that one. And Correct Opinions and everything. And I just really wanted to hear more of Jake and what he was doing. So I came over here, and then I found you too, Brad. And y'all are so funny. I love you so much.
Thank you.
I had a question for you. My great aunt, whom I live with, she has 11 kids and 22 grandchildren. It's pretty crazy. They're over here a lot, almost all the time, including right now. So I was wondering, the biggest family, like what was the biggest family that y'all have come across before? The biggest family you've seen, or an incident that has happened when you come across a really big family, something maybe funny, a funny story that you've had. So I love y'all so much. Thank you for listening. Bye.
So I'm thinking big family pranks. Can't all fit in the 15-passenger car prank.
Thought a Ford Windstar would be big enough prank.
Gonna have to push some tables together at the restaurant prank.
Not even safe to hang out with my family during COVID prank.
Yeah. Had to move out of California prank.
That's so funny. The similarity of those questions are like, what's your favorite prank to do on vacation versus
what are your stories about big families that you know?
Not only have you ever seen a big family, what kind of story do you have any like specific stories about when you've seen big families? Like, and if so, then how did those big families make you feel? And how big were they? And how big's your family?
I'm just gonna start like trying to remember every single story I've ever had and just like put keywords down with them so like I can be like, okay,
it's like
big
Rolodex
plus family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just Command F your entire brain. All right, big family story.
Oh, big families.
Big family story.
I mean, have to pay extra for the, I don't know, for the wide lens at the portrait studio prank.
Nice.
Biggest family I can think of. I'm sure there's bigger ones. Well, my aunt, you know how you have an aunt that's like not really your aunt? Do you have one of those?
She comes around.
Aunt Charlotte. Aunt Charlotte, I believe, is the youngest of 12. And she was born, the day she was born, she became an aunt. Like, so her oldest sister or whatever had a kid already. So she was an aunt to somebody that was older than her.
Lucky. I'm still
Kinda
not
crazy.
an uncle or an aunt.
Yeah, I know. She got it right away. And my friend Jeremy, the oldest of 8, and he's awesome.
Dang.
Oldest of 8, 7 boys, 1 girl. Tell me what that's about. I don't know.
Seriously, tell me.
How does that work?
Brad, I got to give it to you. Those were 2 great stories about big families.
8! Can you believe it? Oh, third one. Everyone thinks
Look at them go!
Everyone thinks of the Duggars as being a really big family.
Yeah, sure.
The Duggars pediatrician.
How do you know this?
Full circle. Jeremy Holiday, the oldest of 8. We were playing basketball at camp one time. When Big Daddy came in the lane, he tried to block me, didn't block me, but did get a piece of my ear. And like I had to get stitches. The person that stitched me up, the pediatrician for the Duggars.
Okay.
Now that's full circle.
Oh, wait, I thought you were, wait, hold on. I thought you propped it up like, okay, now, we all think the Duggars are a big family. They're a pediatrician.
No.
Help me with my ear one time.
Let me just connect that I have a very, very, very small connection to the Duggars.
I thought you were like, fun fact, their pediatrician is like,
Also
16.
15,
I was like,
yeah.
how do you know that? I guess you could have, because you were close
We were
contact.
there for a while, yeah.
Okay.
Stitched me up, gave me like 12 of them.
Well, Kylie, that was a very sweet voice memo, and I'm glad you're such a fan of Trey and mine and Brad's.
Yes.
And thanks for the questions. Those were fun to answer. Hope you enjoyed that. And I don't have any stories about big families.
None?
Stratford, survival of the fittest. You better be careful having more than 2.
Really?
If you can't
I
put food
tell
on
you
the table.
what, those dogs are going to get blown away with the kids.
Yeah, or just, bad crop season. We got nothing.
You can't get a good yield. Yeah. I know some terms.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, review of the week time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first, unless you have one.
I'll go second.
Truman, the Amish sportscaster, said, love this podcast, but saw the Instagram page and wish I hadn't.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let me try to read this. It genuinely is kind of hard. Listening to you guys has changed my life and made my work days feel lots more upbeat. So I figured I'd look up and follow you guys on Instagram. And boy, did you two not look at all like what I thought you would. Wish I hadn't done it. Brad, I pictured you to be more like John Wayne with all your life advice. What kind of life advice do I give that's like John Wayne? Don't take crap from nobody.
We don't take no prisoners. No.
And Jake, I guess I figured you wouldn't have such a punchable face with how funny and nice you are.
Well,
you pretty boy.
what are you going to do?
Anyways, thanks for keeping me laughing. You guys are too legit to quit. 10 over 10 recommend the pod, but not Insta, except maybe Ellis Custom Creations or a meme page run by Jake, or YouTube videos that feature a different face, but maybe not your face, Jake. Jake, in your defense, I haven't seen you without the headset on, so it's probably that.
Interesting. He's never gone over to my own Instagram. He just Ghostrunners. He's like, well,
This guy sucks.
Dude's face sucks. I want nothing more to do with him.
I will say that like some of my favorite sports talk radio guys, I've learned what they look like, and it does kind of ruin it for you if you've listened to their voice.
It?
Kind of.
Oh, see, I can't listen to a podcast without knowing what they look like. I want to know what they look like from the get-go.
I mean, these guys are pretty ugly though, dude. Hopefully we're not ugly people.
I think we're like a little above average.
Oh, 7.5, 8, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, once I get tone, once I get string bean, my gosh, it's over. It's gonna be like Chris Pratt, like people are just gonna be like fawning over Big Daddy.
Okay.
String bean. So, but yeah, I don't think we're ugly, but these guys were funny looking dudes. I don't think we're funny looking.
I think we do okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one's ever punched my face either.
Really?
Maybe they've thought it before. They've wanted to. They just haven't. They knew I took a couple title boxing classes.
Yeah, just because you have a punchable face doesn't mean you have been punched. Just like my car has usable airbags. Doesn't mean I've used them.
That's a great comparison, Brad.
Thank you. Once again.
John Wayne advice. That's your thing.
Listen here, cowboy.
Don't take hide off the leather until it's spring. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's the dumbest thing I've said on the podcast.
No. Keep it in.
My review comes from Cardinal221. Probably a part of the Catholic Church, if I had to guess.
Oh, okay. Stanford.
Could be a Stanford Cardinal.
Or it could just be David Freese.
Could be a bird.
Yeah.
Could be a literal bird.
Could be Albert Pujols.
The title says, well, what a disappointment. I'm still going to leave a 5-star review, but I will not be getting on my feed today. My friend and I showed up at the Dinks for Dollars pickleball tournament in Branson, expecting to watch Jake luff him up, but I was deeply let down when we saw he withdrew from the tournament. Today was supposed to be the cheese, but now it is comparable to riding alone, soaking wet in an Uber. To make up for it, my friend and I challenge you and Isaac, or Big Vanilla, to a match next time you're in Branson. Until then, I will continue to listen, but I won't be happy about it. So a couple of sarcastic reviews. Love it. And hey, Cardinal221, this is all on Isaac. I was down to go. I was going to make $600 playing pickleball.
Yeah.
We were going to win. It was going to be awesome. So trust me, I was down, but Isaac's back was acting up. But then again, it was just fine last night playing a full game of basketball. I gave him a hard time about it. Don't worry.
He messed it up in Arizona when we were playing cornhole.
Oh,
it was like when he bent down.
How old is this
gentleman? I know, dude. He's got like a 40-some inch vertical, but he can't bend down to pick up a bag of corn.
Bag of corn?
Anyway.
So
I think he just needs to get a new bed. If anybody has a sponsorship with beds out there that wants to hook us up, Isaac could use one.
I was thinking about getting a room makeover.
Oh, that's
getting
fun.
a new mattress. I'm getting the new iMac. I think I already said that.
Uh-huh.
I hung my first thing ever on my wall this week. It's that I had Isaac make me a wooden United States map, and I started putting pins on it. So a little arts and craftsy. I wanted like a new desk. I was like, should I have like Brad or Isaac make me a desk? But no, like, I don't think it doesn't need to be made of wood. It's just gonna be so heavy. Every time I move it, I'm like, gosh, why
we can make light ones.
Can you make light wood?
Light.
Can you make light wood?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. Okay. And what am I saying? Oh, desk or room makeover. Yeah, it could be fun. But anyway, thank you for all the reviews.
New bed? Would you want a new bed?
Maybe.
I think
Where does it stop?
I know, right? New pillows.
I could use some new pillows.
New sheets.
I could use new sheets.
New, I don't know, person to sleep next to.
I could use a new person to sleep next to.
Yeah.
Right?
With the ring.
It's my most active thing I'm going to be doing the rest of my life.
Right.
Gotta get some practice.
No, it's brownies, dude. We're talking about brownies.
Yeah.
The whole time.
She wakes you up with brownies.
Morning brownies.
However you. It's not even my birthday.
Birthday brownies. Sprinkles on top.
Okay, Brad, would you like to end this episode with jingle?
Yes, this one's from Heather Lee, and it is a fun one. It's another POV.
Okay, I'm excited. I don't know anything about this one.
Okay.
I'm excited. Here we go. Harrison's in a suit.
Tell us why.
Suit time.
Also, real quick, Brad.
Smells nice.
Great job. Tough song to sing. Heather Lee, great job with the lyrics. Well-written song, Heather Lee.
Yes.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Zany.
It's so zany. So zany. Gosh, that was awesome. Okay, I really enjoyed that. That was really funny. Good job, everyone. Good work all around. Brad, any closing thoughts?
No. I think if you're going to plan a trip, be a little more organized in advance. I think I regret not being more organized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly really Phoenix and Hawaii. Like I literally got back from Phoenix, spent a day and a half here and then left.
Yeah.
And so I wish I just would, I'm more planner of a guy anyway, but I just appreciate that. And I think, it would have been even more fun if we had a little more. I like spontaneity, but I also like some stuff planned out.
Yeah.
Like it's
Gotta
kind of
plan the
stressful.
framework.
It's kind of stressful when you don't have a rental car as you're driving to the airport.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever been in that position.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great.
No, it's not good.
Love planning trips. Man, I got to get to Hawaii. I got to say, hey-o to Hawaii. Or just
Oh,
Slingo.
Slingo.
Slingo. Let's go to Hawaui.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 103. Thank you guys for listening. Next week is our 2-week anniversary. No, dang it.
Come on.
Let's take it from the top. Can you say action, please?
3, 2, 1, action.
Thank you guys for listening. Episode 103. Next week is our 2-month dang it. All right.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, action.
Hola, mi amigos.
Hey.
I hope you enjoyed episode.
What are we? 103?
Yeah.
103. I don't know.
Gracias. Next week,
La próxima semana.
2 años aniversidad.
Oh, la universidad de 2 años, eh?
So, thank you guys for listening.
It's going to be wild and crazy.
Yes. I guess. All right.
Love you guys.
See ya.
Ghostrunners